Oh, hello, hello. Morning, morning. How's it going? Just setting the stream up as always. Alright. So it takes a bit of work because I'm always streaming on many platforms. Give me 1 second. But I don't even know what day of the week is. Happy Friday! Hope everyone is well. Welcome, welcome. Okay, that should be good. Put that there. That's good. And today I'm going to be starting the third DLC of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 called Mysteria Ecclesiae. That's the intention anyway. I did try to start it a couple of days ago, but I completely messed up, so I had to rewind for like an hour. Okay, I'm opening TikTok now. Yeah. Alright, that's working. Go live. I'm just going live on TikTok as well. Go live. Let's put that over there. Oh, hello, hello. Welcome, guys. Welcome. I'll start recording once we get into the game. As always. So, welcome. Happy Friday, everyone. We're playing some more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 today. We're going to be working on the third DLC. So I brewed like 50 Savior Snaps yesterday to get ready for this. Okay, cool. Alright. I emptied my bags as well. Well, thank you for the likes already, I really appreciate it. So... how is everyone today? Hope you're well. Happy Friday. Hope you had a good week. Yeah, time is... it feels literally like every other day is Friday. That's how quickly time is going by. So, but I'm always just so busy. That's the thing. Like every moment I'm awake, I'm busy. So, as you can see, I already cut my hair today. So... I got my own hair, and then yeah, I've already done a few things. Alright, let's start recording. So recording in 3, 2, 1. So we are back in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Yesterday I spent the time to effectively get ready for the third DLC. So I emptied my bags, I emptied the horse as much as I could, and repaired everything and so on. And I brewed myself like 50 Savior Snaps. I've got them on the horse. Yeah, you see here, 51 Savior Snaps. So now let's head towards Sochtol and let's try and start this third, what's it called, DLC. Actually, let's see what time it is in game. Well, we'll see if I make it there on time. If not, I'll sleep in Sochtol. So, welcome everyone. Welcome. Glad to see you guys, as always. So, I am working just really hard at everything I'm doing with the gaming news and stuff like that, and keeping it as consistent as hell. Like we're literally approaching the 5-year mark of daily uploads. In April will be 5 years. Done uploads every single day, and it's a slow burn, and obviously you can imagine in the gaming news space there's a hell of a lot of competition, so much so that I think most people don't even bother trying to get into it, but you know, I will keep going against it. I'm a gamer. I will keep going against it until I win. That's the thing. Fail 10,000 times, you only have to succeed once. That's what some certain boss fights feel like. So Okay, so we're headed now towards Sochstol, so we can start the third DLC. And I still have one trophy left for... I need one more schema for the Forge DLC, and I have a couple more like shield painting trophies for the Brushes with Death DLC. But yeah, so but whatever, we'll get there. So we're pretty much done with the first and second DLC. That's why it's now the perfect time to go to the third. And in terms of the story of the game, because people have been asking me, all I've done in the story is I reached Kuttenberg. I've not done anything else, and it took me nearly 220 hours to get to this point. I want to make sure that I really, really take my sweet time, because you only have the chance for the first playthrough once, so that's the thing. So I will take my sweet time, try and get every single trophy I can, and then I will do the hardcore run with all negative bugs at the same time, which I did in the first game. So, and in a year or two, I probably will do a completely fresh run of the first game with the next gen version, with all negative bugs and so on. Just go again from the beginning. But there are other games I want to play. So, for example, I think mid-March. Yes, and less than a month from now, hopefully I'm going to be playing Crimson Desert. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. We will see. And eventually I want to play Red Dead and Red Dead 2. I want to play The Witcher 3. Like, there's a lot of games I want to play. But I will put a lot of focus and attention on Crimson Desert because it's absolutely massive. I do like the challenge of a brand new, massive game to take on. So... So, we'll see. I mean, I did play Black Desert. I didn't play it much, but I did play Black Desert. So, let's see. You have to finish some other games too. Yep. One day. Yeah, maybe one day I need to finish, was it Alan Wake 2, and Final Fantasy 12, and so on. And I was doing trophy farming in Resident Evil 4 Remake. When it comes to Requiem, I did ask Capcom for a copy of Requiem, but I'm sure 10 billion other people did. I'm sure they got more requests than there are people on the planet. So if I don't get a copy of Requiem, I will just skip it, and I'll carry on doing what I'm doing here with KCD 2. I can't afford games. Gaming is too expensive. Like I actually sent an email to PlayStation about it. I said, if you charge so much for your games, no one can afford it. You will make less money. You'll have to keep closing studios and stuff like that. Because if you look, the proof is in the pudding. Because like when Hollow Knight Silk Dawn came out, what? It was like $25. Like it broke all the stores, all of them, because so many people were trying to download it. So even if they were charging such a little amount of money for it, God knows how much money they made. They probably made a huge amount of money. So they don't have to keep pushing the prices up of games. Like they don't. Like it's just greed. It's nothing else, in my opinion. And it's just bad business. Just think of your customer. If you charge, say, $50-$60 a game, you'll probably sell 3 times more. So that if you charge 70, and they're saying like GTA 6 might be the first $100 game. Then you won't sell. They'll still sell millions, but they could sell tens of millions if the price was realistic. So, but again, that's just my opinion. Any tips for starting out? Yeah, make sure you play KCD 1. KCD 1, I think, holds your hand through the whole starting process of KCD. Because with KCD 1, basically, Henry is actually just the blacksmith's son. He's got no combat skills, nothing. He's starting from scratch. So, and the story of KCD 1 ends exactly where KCD 2 begins. So I would highly recommend to play and finish KCD 1 before you play KCD 2. And when you near the beginning of KCD 1, eventually you'll get to Ratai, and you'll be doing combat training with Captain Bernard. this with him a lot to get a grip of the combat and stuff like that.
Quick!
Okay, so we're headed now towards Sochstol so we can start the third DLC. In case you're wondering what I'm doing. I just want to start the DLC and then I think I literally need to go straight back to Kuttenberg. And then I will probably have to spend time in settlers. Okay, here's Sochstol. The reason I don't fast travel anywhere is because I put 100 hours into the hardcore mode of KCD 1. So I don't want to fast travel again in KCD. I like... In a way, you're like earning what you're about to see when you get to a location.
Nice and safe.
Okay, here we are. All right, let's start the third DLC. Okay, third DLC time. Let's go.
Henry, how you doing?
You know how it goes. It could always be worse. I've got
I guess.
this feeling the worst is still ahead of us.
Same here. Trouble's coming from all sides.
Let's see. You will die,
We'll see how it turns out.
Anyway, sir, I don't mean to be rude, but I doubt you just want to ask how
Oh,
I'm doing.
does Henry
No.
Does Henry die?
You're right. Let me get to the point.
Do you
I need
think
help with something,
we will get a
but I have
third
no
game?
one to ask.
I can only hope.
Even though I know you have a lot on your plate.
But I do think if there is a third game, I think it would be the last KCD.
I'd be happy to offer my services.
But it's just because
What's
they
it
keep talking about
An
Prague.
old friend of mine reached out to me. Albich of Unichov.
You didn't look
Does
at the
the name ring a
trophies.
bell?
No, I didn't. I think I know who that is.
That name does ring a bell.
I mean, I've got the list.
Swordbows.
Physician would be the more accurate term.
Hang on.
But even that
Let
barely
me
does him
look at it
justice.
now.
He's one of the greatest scholars of our age, and also King Wenceslas' personal physician. It's whispered at court that the king has fallen seriously ill while imprisoned in Vienna.
Sigismund focuses on plundering his kingdom, and Wenceslas's health hardly seems to concern him, does it?
Maybe.
Sounds serious?
That does sound serious.
When Master Albich heard about it, he decided to act.
He wants to go all the way to Vienna to see the king.
No, for now he's heading to Sedlec. Abbot Jan holds considerable influence at Sigismund's court. Albich wants to visit him
Okay.
and ask for his intercession.
Fair enough.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so I've got the
Just show
trophy
up
list
in
on the other
Vienna and
screen.
knock on the door.
A mediator is needed. Only, I don't know if Albich chose the right man. The abbot is a politically shrewd figure and might well use Albich's visit to his own advantage.
Okay, so what do you need me for?
How does all this concern me?
As I said, it's a matter of security. God forgive me, our king's health is of course above all. But right
Yeah, I mean,
now, I'm more worried about
I don't want to read
Albich.
the entire thing.
It took
I'll
some
just read it
effort,
one at a time
but
while
I
I'm going
convinced
through.
him to wait, at least until I find him a reliable escort. And believe me, it wasn't easy. That mule's got a scholar's head, but it's a stubborn one.
Fair enough.
What's that got to do with you?
Albich and I go way back. He's been living over the Alps for a few years, studying at the university in Padua. As soon as I heard about Wenceslas, I asked him to come back. It's a serious matter, and when it comes to the king's health, he's the best there is. But I didn't expect him to act so rashly.
Okay. So can you tell me something about the abbot?
Can you tell me more about the abbot? Sorry, but it sounds like you're afraid of him. I met him once, too, but I didn't get a bad impression.
You know Abbot Jan?
Not quite. We had dealings once. Something with bones. But never mind that. Go on.
Look, Henry, every high-ranking cleric's a politician in his own way. What worries me about Abbot Jan is what he ascribes his authority to. Others claim their vocation is divine will. He sees it somewhat the other way round.
I don't really get it.
It's only natural for an abbot or a bishop to question the morality of his acts. One must act, even if it means confession and penance later. Abbot Jan, though, seems to think that his every move and scheme is divine will itself, and that could be dangerous.
So, if I've got this straight, you want me to escort Wenceslas's court physician to the Sedlets monastery, where they don't usually let anyone in, and the abbot is as thick as thieves with Sigismund, so Albich, who was dead set on going himself, can try to get access to the imprisoned Wenceslas.
No, actually, yes.
Actually, yes.
That's exactly it.
Okay. Give me 1 second, John. I'm just looking for something. Cool. All right.
All right. I'll go with Albich. Last time I was at the monastery, it was, quite an experience.
Experience?
That's
Sorry.
a long story.
How many times have you finished game?
So what do you want me to
0. This is my first
Stop by
playthrough.
and talk to Albich. Then decide for yourself.
But I'm 200
I
hours in.
meant to host him here, but he
I'm doing a
probably went out of
100%
his
run.
mind. He lodged in the meantime in Kuttenberg, at the tarmac with an apothecary. Okay,
so I need to go back to Kuttenberg.
Give this letter to Albich, so he'll know I sent you personally.
Tarmark, apothecary. All right. I'll go find him.
Good luck. I'll be in your debt.
Cool. All right. So now we've officially, finally started the third DLC. So, yeah. Someone coming. Okay, let's see if the door open for them. All right. So,
My respects.
okay. Back to Kuttenberg we go. Let's do it. Anyway, so I hope you're well. Basically, I'm playing this game 100%. That's why I'm doing this so slowly. Like, because with from experience, with any open world game, you can literally just, if you focus on the main story, it's going to be a very short and unsatisfying experience. But I am doing everything of everything of everything of everything of everything. That's why I'm like nearly 220 hours in, and I'm just now starting the third DLC. I spent 100 hours just in the Trosky area. Being a boss in Castlevania. Oh, really? Is that for a trophy? But I love it. You know, I absolutely love it. Because, like I said, it took me more than 320 hours to 100% the first game. And I want to play it again at some point. I can still draw the map of the first game from memory. And I miss it. I miss it severely. So I just feel like the first game had a certain charm. But in terms of will there be a KCD 3, I think there possibly will be, because they keep talking about Prague. So they have to do... Hopefully Prague will be the main city of KCD 3. How it ties into the story, I don't know, because when you look at the actual history of Hans Capon and even Sir Radzik, they all die, and they all die really young. I don't know, because for example, we know Hans Capon dies very early, and also, what's his face? Sir Radzik, he's apparently at some point in real life, he's collecting taxes in Kuttenberg, and then he gets hacked to pieces by Sigismund's supporters. That's what actually happened. So, and it's something even the developers touched on, Warhorse touched on. They said, how do we make an immersive game when we know all the main characters are done for? So, but, you know, unfortunately, that's just the peril of life, isn't it? If I leave the proper way. I think I should be going back towards Kuttenberg. I just passed through Miskowitz. So, I just like that I'm a devil riding a unicorn. Let's go to the Sedless monastery. That makes sense. Okay, so we're headed back now towards Kuttenberg. Okay, we're almost at Barra's bathhouse. Then, yeah. Let's see, I discovered the game like 5 days ago. 15 hours in, I could see that I am in for a long one. Would you recommend switching to gamepad? I mean, I've been playing with controller the whole time. I just find it easier when like controlling the horse and stuff like that. So, there is arguments to be made in certain situations. Keyboard and mouse is better, but for most of it, I find the controller fine, completely okay. So it's up to you. And if you're playing on PC and you have the option for both, maybe just use both as time goes on. To switch between them, you can switch if you want. Let's see. Well, the games are played a good time before those events. Yeah, I mean, you say a good time, but like a few years. Like we're talking like Hans Capon. He dies in real life probably a couple of years after the events of this game, maybe 4 or 5 years, and then Sir Radzig dies, I think, 10 plus years after the events of this game. So let's see. PP with mouse, keyboard, no input lag with first attack. Yeah, that input lag is weird when you press R2 and nothing happens. But I think that's just the design thing, because I was showing Mum yesterday. Like, if you are very quick to start attacking someone, you can slash your sword almost 5 times and not a single attack registers. That's bad. That's something that they should have fixed. If you're like really fast, if you're too fast with your attack. I can't remember the exact, but yeah, it's based shortly after. So, but I guess, you know, the good thing with this game is that it's showing you the medieval history, and it gets people interested in the medieval history of effectively the Czech Republic. So, who knew that any of this was even going on? With like Sigismund and Wenceslas and blah blah blah. Okay, so we are here.
Careful.
Sorry. Okay. This.
I heard you had some trouble around here.
Oi. Grüß dich. Was wünschst du?
I'm looking for Albich.
I'm looking for Master Albich. I heard he lives here.
That's right, but he's not in at the moment. What do you want from him?
I've got a letter for him from Lord Peter of Pisek. Do you know when he'll be back?
No idea. He went over to the neighbors in quite a rush. The women of the house sent for him. Apparently, their mate's unwell.
Albich is treating a common maid.
Well, that's
not?
just the kind of man he is.
Who are these neighbors?
Just townsfolk. Same as any around here. They live 2 doors down towards the square.
That's
Okay.
all I needed. Thanks.
Okay. Thank you. Alright. Why he's barking, I have no idea. Hang on. Alright, so here maybe? Peter Albrecht. Oh. Let's go upstairs. I mean, I hear them talking. Uh-oh. Someone's got a fever.
Master Albich? Shh. I was sent by...
I don't know how you got in, but be quiet now.
See.
Sir Peter of Pisek sent me to you.
Even if the devil himself sent you, be quiet. I need and I demand silence. And you, please. Deep breaths. All right. Your breathing is improving.
Did I fail?
It's in the chest, sir. Like a horse sat on me.
1419.
A nesting
Okay.
press will get
Well,
your
so
blood flowing.
16 years after the events of this game.
Ribs aren't broken and the lungs sound clear.
How about Sir
I have a
Radzik?
potion made for you. Take it every morning and night, and stay in bed for a few more days.
But, sir, who'll see to the house? Who'll cook? My mistress won't allow.
I'll speak with her. What you need is rest. Next time, please don't interrupt me. I need peace for my work.
I'm sorry.
Okay, can I reload? Yeah, this is like from 2 minutes ago, so let's try this again. So Radzik dies even before like Hans Capon dies. But yeah, but it's something, like I said, it's something the developers spoke about. Is how do they make a game which is based on medieval history when they know people are going to die early.
This should be the house Albich went to.
man?
What's going on at the door?
Okay, so I have to probably go through the back. Like I did the first time. But yeah. Oh, and apparently there are spoiler warnings going around for Resident Evil Requiem. So, if you care, I don't. But if you do, then be warned.
You just lie back and rest.
Okay. But the door is locked. Close the door then, if people are after him.
Perhaps it would help too.
Master Albich? Shh. I was sent by...
I don't know how you got in, but be quiet now. Take a deep breath.
Interesting.
Forgive me, Master, but this is really urgent. Sir Peter of Pisek sent me to you.
Even if the devil himself sent you, be quiet. I need and I demand silence. And you, please.
Yeah, it's like at the beginning where you have to... Why did I lose reputation?
Like a horse sat on me.
Sorry. You guys distracted me. Hang on. Let's see. Hang on a minute. Let's try this again. Buffering again. Oh. But yeah, is anyone else having problems on YouTube? So let me actually pay attention this time. Okay, so they're trying to break in here.
This should be the house Albich went to. But what's going on at the door?
Okay. Let's go around the back. This time I'll actually pay attention. Or do you just lose reputation full stop, regardless of how much you try?
I ought to be doing that.
You just lie back.
Okay. Alright. Let's try this again. This time I'm actually going to pay attention.
What the devil do you want now? I told you not to disturb me.
Forgive me, sir, but I need to discuss something with you.
All right then, speak. What's so important?
Sir Peter of Pisek sent me to you, and
Ah, then I know what this is about.
Okay.
Sir Peter of Pisek gave me this letter for you.
So am I simply
Really?
just not supposed to talk to him when he's trying
Let's
to take
have a
care of the
look.
woman?
Here it is. My name's Henry, and Lord Pisek says I should escort you to the monastery in Sedles.
Yes, yes. Peter and I had a bit of
Interesting.
a disagreement about this matter last time.
I feel quite hungry.
Look,
Yeah, so do I, but I'm
I
fasting.
appreciate your offer, but I
So-
don't think I require...
But I guess, yeah, I
services.
think I can break the fast in a
Either
couple
way,
of minutes.
You delivered the letter, and I am sure Lord
I'll
Pisek
have one of my Kit Kats.
will reward you for that.
Let's see. They say that you want to see the king.
I heard you intend to ask at the monastery to help you get access to King Wenceslas. Is that true?
Unfortunately, yes. I'm worried about his health, and I hope Abbot Jan might intercede on my behalf.
You think Sigismund would listen to the abbot?
It's a chance, and my conscience won't let me waste it.
Are you seriously not afraid to go to the monastery alone? You do know Sigismund has taken up there, don't you?
Yes,
see.
but it doesn't trouble me unduly.
It may not be only him. Don't forget his influence. You can
Yeah.
never be sure
I
who
am,
to trust.
I don't believe Sigismund would do
I'm
anything
fasting
to
for
me.
Ramadan.
He has no reason to. And he doesn't act rashly. In a way, he actually
But-
owes me.
You know, it's literally what?
I wouldn't want to count
It's
on
not
that.
even much, so it's
You really
really
expect
easy.
me to
Like
just
literally a
walk
couple of
away?
minutes and it's time to eat.
If you feel that... What the hell is that racket?
Hey! Albich!
Christ, give me strength. Another bunch of impatient wretches. Perhaps it's time I finally had a proper word with them.
Get out here, you piss fart!
Well, they don't look much like the debating sort.
Oh,
That's unfortunately true. On the other hand, it was fortunate Lord Pisek, despite my objections, sent me a personal guard, right?
I suppose.
You mean me?
Who else? Come on, in the worst case, I'll just see what you're made of.
Fair enough.
So, you finally decided to come out. About time. I won't be kept waiting in the street like some mangy mutt.
I've told you several times already. I'm busy.
Because you're wasting time on
Oh,
some
cool.
wench instead of helping someone who actually matters.
No person
what
is
country
more
are you from?
important than any other.
Ha! For your own good.
Okay, so you guys
I'll
helped
pretend
me
I didn't hear
on the
that
first playthrough.
nonsense.
Thanks, man. No problem. I appreciate you. What's going on here? You didn't wait. Violence is not the answer. You want to fight. Albich treats the king. What's going on here?
What's actually happening here?
I'm a respectable burgher in need of a healer. And of course, I want the best. I asked around town and people say Master Albich is the stuff of legend. I've got coin, and I'm happy to pay for his services. But what I absolutely refuse is the degrading wait in the yard while the master treats some filthy wench.
That girl is a human being, flesh and bone. Just like me or you, good sir. Once I'm done with her, I'll be glad to turn my attention back to you.
Let's see. Violence not the answer. You want to fight. Albich treats the king. Enough fight.
Have you lost your mind? You do realise you're threatening the royal position? All it takes is one word, and you're off to the scaffold.
What?
You mean the king?
Who else? The Kingfisher?
Bloody hell. Corva, fuck!
Look, it's not that big a deal, right? We'll be on our way. Sorry to bother you, Master Albich.
It's all right. God be with you.
And with you. Forever and ever.
Yeah, don't come back.
Well, that's that.
I must say, you surprise me, Henry. And pleasantly so. Perhaps your company might come in handy at the monastery after all. What do you say? Will you come with me?
Sure. So you're approaching a crucial point. Once you enter the monastery with Albich, your access to the rest of the world will be restricted to you until you complete the third DLC. You won't be able to continue your task outside the monastery walls. Don't bring any stolen goods with you to the monastery. You'll be searched at the gate. Fine. Well, let's go then.
Yes. Let's go.
You can't go to the monastery dressed like that. Your armor would draw too much attention.
I can't go into a monastery addressed to the
Go
devil.
change,
Aww.
then come back.
All right.
That's too bad. So, what would you recommend, Adrian, that I should get? Shall I get the, I mean, I could go to the tailor. Let's go to the tailor, let's see what we can get. Okay. Actually, it might be too late to go to the tailor. Yeah, so once I'm in the monastery in the third DLC, I can't leave, basically. It might be too late. So let me just sleep. And then I'll go to the tailor, then I'll see if I can find Master Albich. Before we go to the Sedlets Monastery. I mean, I did really like the monastery section in the first game as well. I thought it was really, really cool. Okay. Your stealth gear. Okay, so what literally will that do?
May God give you help, sir.
I mean, I want to buy a custom set. Hey, Catherine. I want to do a custom set just for this. Because I'm sitting on nearly 100,000 Groschen, so I might as well get the best. Yeah, I actually haven't I haven't got to that far in the story yet, actually. Okay, let's wait till the morning, then we'll go to the tailor and buy a really fancy set, and then we'll go to the Sedlets Monastery. And you need it there. Well, I'll need my stealth gear in the place. Okay. I mean, I do already have a charisma set, so.
Innkeeper, what's taking so long?
Did I literally just sleep till the next day, literally for absolutely no reason at all? Well, I literally could have just changed gear set.
You're in need of money, friend.
Aye, true enough. I need to pay the tithe and give something to the church for my father's requiem.
You can't skip time on the horse. I don't. Let me just skip until 9. I just want to see if there's an investigation. If there's no investigation, we'll go straight to the monastery. Okay. Is there an investigation? There is an investigation. Okay. Well, let me go do the investigation. And then we'll go to Sedlets. I have to keep doing the investigations because I'm missing one more schema to 100% Legacy of the Forge DLC. Okay, so we literally waited for no reason at all. Oh well.
Schön dich zu sehen, Gildenbruder.
What's happening, Master? Has there been another robbery?
Ah, ja, we lost another shipment. Scheiße.
What did they steal from us?
Imagine this. Master Thaddeus was robbed in broad daylight on the road to Colleen. They stripped him naked, took his signet ring, and stole his family silver. Naturally, I do not want to let that go unpunished. So I made some inquiries and found out more about it. It's necessary to search around the abandoned hamlet of Opatowitz, north of the Hungarian camp.
Oh jeez.
This could be as dangerous as hell.
Ja, natürlich. But I would not be calling on you over just a few silly balls of cloth or sacks or charcoal. But if you do not feel up to it, I will send my guards there. I do not want you taking unnecessary risks.
Okay, I'll do
It's a
it.
risk, all right. But I'll come up with something to gain an edge over those scoundrels.
Sehr gut. But take care and use your head, mein Freund.
1 second.
Guten Tag, mein Freund. Such dir was aus.
Aye. Okay, let's go do this investigation quickly, and then we'll come back. So north of Powitz. Or is it literally in Opatowitz itself? Let me make sure I've got enough arrows for this. Hang on. Do I have enough arrows? How much arrows? 26 arrows? Let's see if I have any arrows on the horse. No, I don't know if 26... It should be... 26 should be enough, but...
It wasn't cheap, that's for sure.
I think I'll be pushing it, so let me... Oh, sorry.
Whoa.
Nelly, whoa. Let me quickly check my chest to see if I have any arrows. I should have quite a few.
And with you.
Okay, so I need to clear out Opatowitz. Yeah, so before we get locked in the monastery, let's just murder an army. Okay, let's go. Let's see if we have enough arrows in the chest.
Greetings, sir.
Okay, here we go. Arrows. Or did I sell them all? Yeah, I'm seeing on nearly 100,000 groschen. I've got 97k. I literally might have sold them all. Let me check the horse. I don't... Yeah, I literally sold them all. Okay, well, let's assume that 26 poison arrows is enough for Opatowitz. No, we're going to be in for a rough time.
Whoa.
This is not the right way. Okay, let's go. Alright. So, hi chart. Welcome. So, I need one more schemer, then I 100% the Legacy of the Forge DLC. I can only have a chance to get the schemers with these investigation quests. I need one more. And, yeah. And I'm 2 trophies away from finishing the 100%ing the Brushes with Death DLC. Then we'll put all of our attention on the Mysterio Cliché DLC. But whenever these investigations pop up, I need to try and get them done, just because I want to finish off Legacy of the Board 100%.
Wait, friend. Come here, we need to talk.
Don't I know you from somewhere? You must have mistaken.
Yeah, did it with no incident. For once. But, you know, in real life, I wish I could jump on a horse and just travel from place to place. But, oh well. Such a beautiful game in every way. Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
Quick.
Haven't been to the monastery yet. Working on my crafting skills at the moment. Ah, cool. Yeah, I find the alchemy and stuff just really, really fun in this game. I even find the blacksmithing fun. They were talking about that actually. That they said that the blacksmith thing originally was going to be a lot more in depth, where when you finish, like for example, making the blade, you have to then connect the handle and stuff like that. But they said they could have done it. They just decided it just was no fun, so they didn't bother. So now you just bang the blade, and that's it. And that was just for the sake of the actual players. Okay, so we're going to a pat of wits. We need to clean it out, and then we'll see if we get the last one. But I'm curious about the future, basically, of where we're going to take everything. Yeah. Don, did you ever get this weird shadowing thing on the road when you got to the Kuttenberg area? It didn't seem to happen in Trosky, but it's happening for me constantly in this area. There's weird glitchy shadows on the road.
Quick!
Trying to forge DLC, sorry. For 20 hours for the past 2 days, apparently. Yeah, it's a nice DLC. I do like Legacy of the Forge. It's brilliant. I'm really proud that I've taken what was basically an abandoned forge and made it into a fully functioning, vibrant place, rebuilt from the ground up. Because it reminds me of I don't know if any of you ever played Assassin's Creed 2, like ages ago, where you have to rebuild the entire town. Or I think that Ezio inherited. I think he inherited it from his rich uncle or something like that. And I really like that. I rebuilt the town completely. So it was all initially boarded up and all whatever. If you make enough money, then eventually you can completely fix it. I do like that in games because it gives it a purpose. Like, so one of the mobile games I still play until now, even after a long time, it's probably been a couple of years, is a game called Homescapes. It's basically like a Connect 4 Candy Crush type game, but what you do is every time you beat a level, you get a star. With the stars, you can rebuild a house, and then because there's so many levels and so on, you can rebuild like 5 houses. So, but it gives it a purpose. It gives it a reason for you to grind and grind and grind the levels. So that's why I'm still playing Homescapes even until now. I'm on level like 3,000 or something. My sister is on level 8,000. So that's the thing. Okay, so that's Sochdal. I've gone too far. No. Yeah, I went too far. It was actually this junction. So let's go to... I'm going to save outside of Powerwit, so then I'll... and then we'll see if we can clear it out. I don't have to clear it out, but, you know, I'm afraid. That's what I like to do. See, I think the problem with this game is that it lacks character. I've literally absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Not a clue. I don't think you played the game enough, if that's how you feel. This game is so more vibrant and more alive than nearly any game I've played. Let's see. It's like there's not enough life in this game. It's like, huh? Have you played games? Anyway, okay. Let me. So this is going to be tough because this is one of the hardest, pretty much the hardest town in the whole game. So I've got 25. Let me save. Okay. Let me see.
This is the area Eichner spoke about.
Yeah.
The trail from the theft leads here. I should have a look around.
Yeah, so I'm not actually sure what I need to look for. But yeah, so this is a very, very very difficult town. There's basically an army here. Or shall I just go towards that? How did I miss? I missed again. There we go. That was a waste of 2 arrows. My arrows are poisoned, that's why they just dropped dead. I wasted like 3 arrows. That's unacceptable. The arrows keep going to the left. It's the arrow's fault. My aim is great. Okay.
This is the area Eichner spoke about. The trail from the theft leads here. I should have a look around.
There you go. Well, Omar got injured, like, straight away. So I have to be very careful.
Attack! Come and help us! Get over here, quick! You're mine!
Ah, crap.
Ha! Ah! Fucking
Jumping
die
man.
up.
Ah, where the hell did you come from? With appeared out thin air.
You never saw that coming.
Oh, because you appeared out thin air, that's why.
Oh, I knew it was go fuck yourself.
Can I move? I literally, I couldn't do anything. I was stun locked. I was absolutely stun locked. Okay. Let me try that again. This is why I saved. Let's see. I think, dude, I think you're just trolling. So just get out my stream. Don't come back. All right. Okay.
This is the area Eichner spoke about. The trail from the theft leads here. I should have a look around.
Okay, let's go. Okay, let's see if we can do this again. What's that? Okay, he's dead. Alright.
I'll get you.
Oh. Oh, crap.
Oh, I knew it was spoiled.
There we go. Yeah. Poison arrows.
Go to hell! Alert! To arms!
That's another one dead. Come on, really? Oh. I mean, I'm trying to do this.
I'll kill you. Alert! To arms!
There you go.
I'm here, fellas!
I missed.
Take that, you shit! I know it was spoiled. I feel awful. That was something!
Okay, dead. Alright. Alright, there's still more.
Everyone get over here!
Oh. Yeah. I do think poison arrows are a bit too OP in this game. Okay, so we're gonna go KCD 1 method. Because the aiming in KCD 1 was really bad. So this was the way to get headshots for the headshot trophy. There you go. That was the way to get headshots in KCD 1. Okay. Get my arrow back. Alrighty. Is there a chest anywhere nearby? Trying to think where the chest might be. I mean, it said there's camp, wine. And the benches. Let's see. So where is the chest for this area? Because I mean, this is where it says the camp symbol is, so I'm assuming it's close by. There we go. Is this it? There it is. Okay, found it. Okay. I mean, I think Marta's trying to come back. So yeah, so this can be a great way to make lots of money at the beginning of the game. Well, sorry, when you first get to Kuttenberg. Uh-oh. There's some enemies around. Literally just come to a power with a bunch of poison arrows, and you see how valuable their stuff is. In fact, let me take some stuff because I still got some carry weight, like this one. Okay. While I have some carry weight, I'll make sure that I don't get over encumbered. So this. Okay, next. That. Okay. This. Oh, sorry. Like Matt is obviously saying there's a bad guy that way. That's why he's alerting me to. So 4, 5, 2, or 7, 4. Okay, so I can hold 16 more. I'll take that. 16. Okay, so I think that'll do in terms of the carry weight. Okay. Let's get out of here. So yeah, so that could be, like I said, a really easy way to deal with enemies in the game. Is to literally just what's it called? Poison arrows. It could be the weakest arrow, as long as you don't miss. If you have the Henry's Bane poison and you shoot them, they will die within seconds. Does it make a difference to repair the armor before selling? According to Don, one of my mods, if you have a certain perk, then repaired gear will sell higher. So I'm going to assume it would be under speech, right? Polish wares. There you go. Yeah, literally speech, polish wares. When selling weapons, armor, or clothing that are near perfect or perfect condition, you'll gain 10% more money. So yeah, you get 10% more money from them if they are repaired. If you have that perk. I think it's literally the first perk of what's it called? Of speech. Oh, by the way, you know, yeah. But yeah, so I do think the poison arrow is a bit too OP because it can trivialize all the encounters in the game. You can take on even 50 people because it doesn't matter how heavily armored they are, as long as you don't miss with the arrow, they will be dead in seconds. So yeah, so yeah. I mean, I already figured that what was happening without realizing it's because of a perk. But Don told me, I think literally yesterday, that it's a perk. It's like, oh, because it won't even cost that much to repair the gear. If you have a repair kit, it's great, but you can just pay the people to repair it for you. You might pay, for example, yeah, let's do some quick math. One of the items I got is worth 1,000 groschen. Okay, it will probably cost 2 groschen at the most to fully repair it if you pay a merchant to repair it for you. But then you get 10% more when you sell it, which means you'll get 100 more. So you'll get a hell of a lot more money for paying the money to repair it than you would if you don't, simply. So that's why I always repair all the gear before I sell it. I take a certain route around Kuttenberg to sell everything. So let me sell everything. Let me change my outfit, and then we'll go straight to the Sedlets monastery. But let me turn in these this investigation first. I mean, technically, I should have found out already if I got the scheme I'm after. Oh no, armor 3. I'm after armor 4. I'm after armor 3. So I did get a sketch, but I've already got that one. So never mind. I love using Dollmaker because it slows their walk. And interesting. Yeah, I've never actually used Dollmaker before. I've got a couple of Dollmaker potions, but I've never actually used it. They come back to this game. I can't believe it came out a year ago. Yeah, the fact it's already been a year. It's crazy. It just shows how much time is going by. So, yeah, use a sword. I would use a sword if it was 1-on-1. But in Opatowitz, it's never 1-on-1. You can see, potentially, I would have faced up to 6 enemies at once. And they would have whooped my ass. So that's why I just, you know, when the odds are stacked like that against me, I'm just like, okay, screw it. Let me just use the poison arrows. Okay, so that was a fail. We at least got a sketch, but I've already got it. So, have you played hardcore mode? In the first game, yes. Not in this game. I will do. So when I've 100%ed this run, I'm intending to play the game again, hardcore or negative bugs at the same time. So, because like I said, I put 300 hours into the first game to 100% it and get every single trophy. And I will probably do it again at some point. You think it's the most interactive world ever? I wouldn't say ever. From the ones I've played, yes. But I've not played every game ever, so I can't make that statement if you know what I mean. I'm currently playing the first one, the PlayStation 5 update. Nice. How are you liking it? For me, it's just so silky smooth when you're playing at 60 FPS. It's so nice. If anything, it makes the combat a lot easier because it's way more responsive. Okay, so we're back at Kuttenberg.
Easy.
So when they said I'll be searched at the gate,
nice and slow,
will they allow me to keep all my crap? Just I won't be able to wear the armor.
Taste the delicious Kuttenberg wine.
I'm assuming so. Or will I have to literally... Is there any stuff I should just throw into my chest now?
Gepriesen sei der Herr.
I'm here about the stolen guild goods.
Und das sind gute Nachrichten? Did you find it?
Yes, here you go. Oh, sorry. Oh no, sorry, the silver cup. I doubt he was after a cup that's worth 40 groschen. Oh, maybe he is.
Aye, here you go. I hope I didn't forget anything.
Gut gemacht. I am glad you can be relied on, mein Freund. The other masters will be pleased that thanks to you, our guild suffered no loss.
Glad I could help. If you need anything again, just call on me.
Vielen Dank. Gott möge Ihre Hand führen, mein Freund.
Okay. So let's sell some of the crap we got, then let's go straight to the monastery. Let's quickly go to the tailor. Okay. There's the tailor.
Greetings. I'll be right with you. Excellent.
Aye, of course.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, sir.
Okay. Trade. Sell. What can I sell this guy? Okay. Sell that. Sell that. Okay, haggle.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Very well.
Okay, let's say this much.
Aye, you'll convince me with that price.
Okie dokie.
And
Love you.
Just imagine, the old man found it.
Okay. So now let's repair the other gear that I stole. Oh, so last night, Don, I spent ages trying to get the talk my way out of an execution trophy. I murdered like 20 towns. I was red reputation everywhere, and I tried wearing charisma gear. I went all the way back to Trosky. I still just did not get it. So I was just, oh well. What can you do? But they did say it's kind of, it's RNG based, isn't it? Sorry, love you. Repair.
Great! Happy to be of service. But take care, sir.
Okay, so trade. Sell. Okay. So now we can sell. I just want to make sure I don't sell anything that is actually would be an upgrade. Okay, so this one 500. This one. Okay. Boom, boom. Okay, so that's pretty much all the money, and I still have a few things to sell.
Word about the price. Huh. Very well.
Okay.
Finally, a reasonable sum. I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Don't think I can sell anything to him. Pigskin. That's actually a crafting material, so I'll keep that. Okay, let's go quickly to the scribe.
Have any change?
There's a scribe. Okay, trade. Sell. Yes, I don't need this because I already have it. Cool.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Very well.
Okay, about this much. We passed 100k.
Why? You'll convince me with that price.
So 100,000,
Glad to be of help.
400 groschen or 500 groschen now. Love you. Next. Let's see if we can sell the rest of the armor to these vendors. Oh, this one. This one. Okay, trade. Okay, how much money does he have? One of those. Literally, is that all he can afford to get from me? Yeah, I think literally that's all he can afford.
Word about the price. Well, I suppose we can try. Aye, you'll convince me with that price.
Okay, there should be another armorer. I think that's an armorer. Oh, God. Right there. This guy. So trade. Sell. If I could do giveaways for Grosjean, believe me, I would. I'd be like the Mr. Beast of Bohemia.
Word about the price.
1403.
Very well. Aye, you'll convince me with that price.
Alright, let's keep going. So I think that's everything. So, can you get schemers from... Is it only from the investigations, or can I get a schemer from this archery contest? I wonder. But I tell you what, let's not waste any more time. Let's just literally, because I was meant to start the third DLC like half an hour ago. So what I'll do is I'll hard save before we get into the monastery, and then let's go to the Zedlet's monastery because we're going to be there for a while. Okay, so where is he? Apothecary, right here. Oh, there he is. Okay, so we're gonna do a hard save here. Okay, and then let's change our outfit. In fact, let me make sure I've got stuff on me. So all my savior snaps, just in case I can't access the horse. All my honey. So let's change our outfit. So stealth gear. Lol. Okay. All right. Might is covered in blood. Let's go.
I'm ready. Let's go to the monastery.
Excellent.
Let's go.
There's nothing keeping me here. Let's go now.
I'll just grab a few essentials. All right then. I think we can go. I've got everything I need. And you?
Sure.
I'm ready too. Let's go.
Off we go.
Okay. So, third DLC time. How much it better is 2 than 1? You can just see that 2 is basically 1 plus. It's like they've polished everything for 1. Graphically it's better. Music is the same, but the music is great anyway. And you can just see that they've modified everything. The story is a lot grander in scale. But it's worth playing the first one anyway, and then playing the second, and you're in for a treat. Okay, so this is a Mysteria Cliché DLC. This is the third DLC. I couldn't go in with my devil horns. Hole in the hole.
Father Abbot.
Albich, my friend. Christ be praised.
Greetings, Master Albich. I heard you returned from Padua, but truth be told, I didn't expect you. So tell me, what brings you to my doorstep?
Worthy father, I thank you for the welcome. I've come to ask a favor, but...
Drop the formality, my friend. We've known each other a long time.
Very well. I simply need an audience with King Sigismund. It's about his brother's health.
You can surely request an audience.
I could, but I'd hoped your influence might help make it happen.
Oh, I think you overestimate my influence. In any case, you can gain access to Sigismund's court on your own. We both know how. That matter still hasn't been settled, Albich. The king cares about it.
Actually... Forgive me. These are grave matters concerning His Royal Majesty. Can we speak privately somewhere?
I'd like that, but I'm afraid things are rather complicated right now.
Well, what's going on, my friend? You seem a little uneasy.
I am. There are 3 seriously ill patients in the infirmary, gravely ill, and I fear the worst.
The Black Death?
Sadly, we can't rule it out. And I say that as someone who's lived through one outbreak already, and survived.
Say, does it look like the plague?
Well, does it look like the plague?
You think I'd be alarmed over nothing?
I see.
Forgive me, Father.
Who are the sick?
And who are these 3 patients?
2 are members of the monastery, Confessor Stephen and Brother Yaroslav, who works in the scriptorium, and one of the maidservants.
I see.
Something seems off to you, Albich.
Yes, the maid. Women aren't allowed in the cloister, and they don't meet with the monks, do they?
Of course not. That's out of the question.
Then how could she have been infected along with 2 monks?
That, alas, I don't know.
Where would it have come from? The monastery is isolated. Few are allowed inside the cloisters.
Before King Sigismund decided to stay here, we took in many folk fleeing his army. We gave those poor souls food, shelter. Some of them washed in clean water for the first time in weeks.
And in poverty, hunger, and filth, all sorts of illnesses thrive.
On top of that, there's construction going on inside the church. There are all sorts of craftsmen and laborers in the monastic courtyard.
So, any one of them could have brought something in.
What are we going to do, Albich?
We'll go and see to the sick, of course. Then there'll be no reason we can't speak to the abbot in private about our matter.
Cool. What if we catch it?
But what if we catch it?
My mission is to help those in need. And that risk is part of it. You're free to walk away, of course.
Lord Pisek assigned me to guard you.
I believe he had other kinds of danger in mind.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Thank you, Albich, for volunteering. I wouldn't have dared ask it of you.
No need to thank me. I'm a physician. And there are people here in need of help. Not only those in the infirmary. If we can rule out plague, that may put your mind at ease too.
That's what I'm praying for.
Thank you very much for your videos. Help me a lot. I appreciate you. I'm glad they helped you.
I'll have a room prepared for you right in the infirmary.
What's your stolen value
Benedict,
stat?
One of our novices is there.
Yeah, I'll check in a sec.
All you need to know.
Thank you. But I'd like to ask one small favor. I've been here many times before, but Henry's here for the first time. Would one of the brothers be able to show him the monastery? I'd rather he not get lost like I did all those years ago.
Of course. If you'd like, Henry, just ask Brother Petramil. I just spoke with him before you arrived. He'll show you around and gladly answer any questions.
Thank you, Father.
Very well. We've talked long enough. Let's get to work.
Okay.
Will you come with me to the infirmary, Henry?
Sure. Give me a second. I'm just going to check a statistic. So, value stolen. 448,000 groschen. Item stolen. 6,528. You pickpocketed. 17,000. I think you get the point.
Of course. Wouldn't let you go alone, would I?
I didn't think so.
Okay, let's follow him. Thank God for the auto-follow. Is this a Mysteria DLC?
Henry,
Yes, it is, yeah.
Didn't the abbot seem anxious to you?
Yes. Although it's not like he tried to hide
Yeah,
it.
this is the third
plague is
DLC,
a
the
terrible
Mysteria
illness.
Cliché DLC. I just
But
started
surely
it.
they'd recognise it in the infirmary. Why would he need you?
Well, the thing is, the monastery isn't in great shape. Not that you'd notice right away. King Wenceslas borrowed heavily from settlers. And now the monastery has to sell land to pay off its debts. And when Sigismund marched on the town with his army, that didn't help matters either. And if plague really did break out, that could be the final nail in the coffin. The abbot might be forced to dissolve the monastery. But let's not jump to conclusions. I want to see the sick with my own eyes before we start worrying about the plague.
Just paying attention to the surroundings. Like, interesting. Nice. Like, learn my way around this monastery from one building to another. But yeah, I did really like the monastery section in the first game. I thought it was awesome. Uh-oh. I mean, the beds are empty for now.
So, this is the confessor. What do you make of it, Henry?
Let's see. Examine the monk.
He looks worn out. Doesn't even notice us. Whatever's wrong with him, it's clearly taking a toll.
Exactly. At his age, any illness hits far harder than it would a young and healthy man. Well, the good news.
You left out your fan, John. Yeah. Beeline it towards me.
Part of life, but no one deserves to suffer too much. Compassion, Henry, whether for the suffering or even the enemy, is part of every good physician's character.
I'll try.
Unfortunately, not every physician is a good one.
Albich? Albich of Unichov?
Zacharias? What are you doing here?
Wherever His Majesty goes, I must follow. You know how it is. But why aren't you in Padua, studying? Have you been missing your homeland?
I was summoned home for urgent matters. And since I'm here, the abbot asked for my help.
Ah, yes. This plague he's so afraid of.
Plague? Do you believe it? Am I such a poor teacher?
Of course not. But until now, it was just my word against the abbot's. In other words, I am truly glad you're here, my friend.
Let's see. Say nothing.
Henry, allow me to introduce Master Zacharias of Prchatsitz. He once studied under me, but became a trusted friend, and eventually the personal physician of King Sigismund.
I don't want to impose,
You
basically.
flatter me, Albich.
I've got no authority
The road
here.
to that post was a good deal more torturous than you make it sound. And you are...
Henry of Skalitz. By order of Sir Peter of Pisek, I'm here to protect Master Albich.
Though I've no idea from what. But who am I to argue, eh?
Quit complaining. You might find an aide like him more useful than you think. Anyway, this here is Dinesh. He didn't come entirely of his own will either, but he's proven a reliable...
There's someone throwing up in the background.
Latsky. Gentlemen?
Well then, now we all know each other, shall we finally return to the matter of the patients? Zacharias, I presume the abbot summoned you for the same reason as me.
Aye, though I've only had time to merely examine them all.
So what did you find out?
All three share the same symptoms. It begins with weakness, then comes fever, rash, and later bloody diarrhea. By far the best off is the confessor here. He can still talk. The maid and the translator from the scriptorium are much worse. They sleep most of the day, and when they do speak, it's nonsense, because they're delirious with fever.
Right. In that case, first we need to bring down the fever. Have they given you anyone to assist?
Yes, Benedict. He's a novice and a bit odd, but he knows more about alchemy than most.
We'll need linen and clean water for compresses. Pre-boiled water is best. Have you got chamomile decoctions?
Benedict brews a fresh batch every evening.
And what are they feeding them?
Mostly bread, fruit. Yesterday they had fish, but they haven't eaten much of it.
Interesting.
That doesn't sound like proper food for the sick. If they've got a fever, they need to be drinking a lot, don't they?
You're right. This is no good at all. They might as well be feeding them dry pretzels. They should be getting something light and nutritious, ideally in liquid form. Broths, stews, thin porridge.
Agreed. Dinesh will speak to Solarius Julian. You know the way to the kitchen, right?
Consider it done.
Then fetch herbs from Joachim. I gave him a list of what we'll need.
Gentlemen?
You're
Yes, they
active,
do.
you say? Well now.
Who's this Joachim? You know him?
The monastery herbalist.
He lives in a hut in the garden behind the infirmary. But if I were you, I wouldn't bother him too much. He's a grumpy old fellow.
You say that because you...
I am an alchemist.
I'll tell you more about him, Henry. But we have more pressing concerns right now.
Can I help in any way?
The best thing you could do is find out what the patients were doing before they ended up here. Diseases spread through foul air. So if we find where the three of them were breathing the same air, we'll find the source of the infection too.
Let's see. Who should I start with?
Who should I start with?
If I were you, I'd start with the confessor. He's the only one still lucid enough to speak. Better hurry. He might take a turn for the worse any moment.
Saying that like you're proud.
Who should I ask about the maid?
As far as I know, her name's Plezhner. She gets her work assignments from steward Zdenek. So I'd go and speak to him. And apparently she's got a friend here. She might know something too. Try and find her.
Okay.
Who might know the monk who was translating in the scriptorium?
Everything to do with books is handled by the librarian. His name's Crispin. He likes the sound of his own voice, but if you're patient, he might tell you what our patient was working on.
Fair.
Can I help with anything else?
No, that's more than enough now.
Once you've found something, come back. Maybe we'll have figured out more by then.
One more thing.
Okay.
Give it a rest, for Christ's sake.
I need to speak to these people.
Feel
Like I'm turning inside out.
Don't worry. I'll let you rest. But first, I need to know who you've been seeing lately. And where.
What? Why?
Because we need to find out where and how you got infected.
What's that got to do with the others?
The sickness spreads through foul air. Anyone breathing the same air as you might be at risk.
You sound like you know what you're talking about. And I believe you've got your reasons. But I'm a confessor. I can't. I mustn't break the seal of confession or tell you what anyone confided in me.
Yeah, as in it could be anyone. This isn't just about you. You don't have to break the seal of confession.
I'm not asking you to reveal anything. Just point me in the right direction.
Perhaps you're right. I could at least point the way. There's something that might be connected to this dreadful sickness. Look in my cell. It's the one beneath the abbot's chamber, opposite the spiral staircase. Here's the key. I think you'll find something there that might help you.
Let's see. What should I be looking for?
What am I looking for?
That you'll have to find out for yourself.
Okie-dokie. I see.
I understand. I won't pressure you. Get some rest.
Wait, please. Do you think that I might ask you for something?
What is it?
I'd like to have some flowers. Something living to cover up the ever-present stench of decoctions.
Sure. I'll bring you some.
I'll see what's growing nearby and bring you some. It'll brighten the place up a bit at least.
Thank you, lad.
Okay.
It looks like we're even.
What's this? Master Studies 4. Okay, I'll take that, yoink. Alright. I think I'll bring him some comfreys or something.
Try to calm down first. Where did you say it hurts?
Down here, under my belly. It's like someone stabbed me with a red-hot poker.
I see. It sounds like an ordinary, woman's matter. It usually comes...
It does not sound like a period to me.
What do you mean, woman's matter? This is different. Trust me, I can tell.
In that case, I don't know. I don't have the necessary theoretical knowledge for this.
I don't mind. I'll take anything you have. A bit of hogweed, at least. Or a leech to suck the bad stuff out.
The pain you describe likely can't be treated with medicine. Maybe repentance will help? Forgive me, I have other duties to attend to.
Great. Now what am I going to do?
Can I help in any way? Is there anything I can help you
Is
with?
there anything I can help you with, good wife?
Who are you calling good wife? The name's Maddie, and no, only a Sawbones can help me. Or the Reaper, maybe.
Then it's your lucky day. Because I'm a bit of both. Tell me what's bothering you, Maddie.
Well, it hurts like hell. Here, below my belly. It feels like a couple of hounds fighting over a piece of bacon. And the Holy Brother over there won't help. Says it's a woman's issue. Only I'm regular
Maybe it's food
as
poisoning?
a Vesper's bell. This is something else.
That's a vivid description.
Let's see, how long has it been hurting? My guess is like a day or two.
How long has it been hurting?
Well, it started the day before yesterday.
There you
and
go.
It's only gotten worse since then. And I've tried everything.
I suspect it's food
Calamus,
poisoning. I'm not a doctor.
yarrow. I even prayed to Saint Benedict and rubbed garlic on my stomach. I
Can't
even
help.
tried hanging from a ladder upside down so it could pass through me. All for nothing. And I almost bashed my head getting down.
Let's see. And what were you doing before it started?
What were you doing before it started hurting?
Working like a dog I was. Who said I wasn't? Zdeněk? Alright, so I sat down on the stairs, just for a little while. My legs were killing me. Besides, those stairs were bloody hard. And ice cold too. It's a wonder I didn't freeze in place.
All right, enough. I get it.
All
right. I'll try to help you somehow.
Let's see. I tried to diagnose you.
If you sat on cold steps for a while, you might have caught cold from below.
Lol.
Whatever it is, I just want it to stop hurting. Sakura. Let them rinse me out with holy water for all I care. Or at least tie a knot in my guts, or I swear they are gonna come spilling out.
Let's see. Maybe this medicine will help? I'll try and get you some medicine.
I have this medicine here. Maybe it'll help you feel better.
Let's see. Digestive potion. Oh yeah, I actually have some potions on me.
Here. If it's as strong as it smells, you'll be back in fine fettle in no time.
Are you sure about this? This looks like the stuff I had to gurgle that one time when I ate too much bacon. But, alright then. I'll hand it over before I give birth over here. What the... Holy Mary, did you hear that too? It's coming from my belly. That swill must be coming back up.
Uh-oh.
What did you do to me? Now I need a bucket for each end. It's like my own guts turned against me.
Hopefully she'll feel better. Fingers crossed. Alright. Alright, so... I probably... Let me look at the map. Okay, so there's an alchemy bench right there. I need to find... What do I need? Speak with the steward. Hang on, let me actually look at the trophy list. Never be escorted to the infirmary by guards. Do the side tasks. Okay. Hang on, let me read this. So all 11 DLC quests are classified as side quests and tasks in the journal. Unlike the main game, it doesn't keep a golden permanent save after each quest, so you want to be careful with missable trophies. Keep a manual save your snaps save before starting the DLC, in case you miss a trophy. Once you enter the monastery, you'll be locked until you finish the DLC. Ideally, keep a save from every DLC quest. You can quickly go back if you miss something. Yeah, that's why I brewed literally like 50 save your snaps. So Maddening pain, missable. After talking to Albich in the infirmary for the first time, talked to Maddie outside the infirmary. Okay, so that was actually a missable trophy. So oh, it wasn't a trophy, but it was missable. So thank God I did that without even realizing. I did it literally purely because I'm apparently a good Samaritan. Okay. So let's go here. I'll tell you what. Let me save game. Save. Okay. So I'm saving now. All right. Let's keep going. Did you play the first one? Yes, I played. I 100% the KCD one. 320 plus hours. I even did hardcore run with all negative perks. I could draw the map of the first game from memory. I played it that much. Okay. Okay, I saw someone in pain, so I wanted to help her. Okay, this person.
Greetings. What do you want?
You're Zdeněk, right? They say you're the steward here. I need to find out something about Blazena.
She's lying in the infirmary. What's it to you?
She's in a bad way. Master Albich is treating her, but to work out what's wrong, I need to know what she's been doing lately.
Oh, I see. That's different. What do you want to know then?
What does she do?
What sort of work does Blazena usually do?
All sorts. She's a maid, so she does whatever needs doing.
Okay.
Did she ever go into the monastery?
What would she do there? Women aren't allowed in. But she still manages to get where she's not allowed.
What do you mean by that?
It'll sound terrible with her being sick now.
Whatever it is, out with it.
I think she's been stealing. Lately, food's been going missing from the pantry. And she and I are the only ones with a key. I was just about to throw her out, but then she fell ill.
Interesting. Where does she sleep?
Where does Blazena sleep? I'd like to take a look at her room.
What for? How do I know you won't nick something?
Excuse me? I can bring Master Albich here if you like, but he's got better things to do. Like saving Blazena and the others.
All right, no need to shout. Blazena sleeps in the house across from the church, like most of the help. When you enter, go through the door on the right, then up the stairs. Her bed and chest are by the window.
I'll take a look there if that's all right. Who was Blazena closest with here?
She shared a room with Valerie. I had to separate them more than once so they'd stop
chatting. Oh, so in the infirmary talk to Zacharias and
Easy.
Denez to get this quest. The quest called Our Old Bread. Okay. Where can I find Valerie?
Where do I find Valerie?
That's her, standing over there. But listen, don't tell her what I suspect. She might take it the wrong way.
Okie dokie. Okay, love you. Alright, let's keep going. I wonder if I throw around the phrase love you a bit too much. Let's go back to the infirmary. And let's see if we can accept the quest that we were missing. The infirmary is here. I need to talk to Miss Benedict. Zacharias? Okay, talk to this guy.
Tell me a bit more about yourself.
Gladly. What do you want to know?
How long have you known Albich?
You've known Albich for quite a while now, haven't you?
Too long, perhaps. If you know what I mean.
Well, I've only known him for a short time, but I can imagine he's not always easy to get along with.
Aye, old Albich. Don't take me wrong. The man's a real fount of knowledge.
I feel like there's a but coming.
What's more, he's always had the gift. Whatever he does,
you guys who have actually... Oh, hey,
it was only when
Ash,
I
how you doing today?
Something myself.
For those of you who have played this DLC,
I realized
how long do you reckon it will take to 100% it?
Could be made.
How many hours?
You should have heard the earful he gave me.
When the rat-eye captain, Bernard, gave me my first sword fighting lesson, it ended up similar. He beat me like a dog.
Is that so? But that must have been a long time ago, eh?
Kind of. Wasn't that long ago. Feels like 100 years ago.
So much has happened since then. Feels like it was 100 years ago.
Wise words. These past years have been much too eventful for my liking.
Okay. Albich was your teacher.
Is it true that Albich was your teacher?
He was far from the only one. At university, they filled my head with knowledge about alchemy, the origin and use of substances, often accompanied by a dose of philosophy. But it was only with Albich that I understood what practice entails. These years spent with books didn't prepare me for it in the slightest.
Okay. Albich comes across as a scholar too.
I thought Albich fits in more with books and alchemical instruments too.
Appearances can be deceiving. He's a knowledgeable man.
8 to 10 hours
max. I've never seen him
Okay.
more in his element than when he's caring for his patients. Sometimes he thinks he'll save the whole world with his head full of wisdom. And don't try to argue it with him.
What surprised you the most
What
in practice?
surprised you most in medical practice?
Hard to say. You get used to the smell of blood and pus eventually. Same with the screams and cries for help. But when someone's child dies in your arms for the first time... Well, that was the first and last time Albich and me got drunk like animals.
Okay. What's it like being King Sigismund's physician?
Serving as King Sigismund's personal physician must be a huge responsibility, eh?
Responsibility, too. But above all, it's constant alertness. You have to know how to act, but also how to anticipate. And even though it is not talked about, even kings are only human and can still fall gravely ill.
Fair.
Albich mentioned the two of you treated King Wenceslas once.
That's right. It all turned out fine in the end, but there was a moment even Albich was worried it was beyond his capabilities.
What was wrong with Wenceslas then?
As his physician and confidant, Albich kept it to himself, but I had my suspicions. Now that I care for his brother, I can deduce what's hereditary and what Wenceslas brought upon himself with his, well, let's say, more unrestrained lifestyle.
Let's see.
Is King Sigismund ill?
If he was, I surely wouldn't be discussing it with you. Nonetheless, there's no need to worry. His Highness is in good health.
So.
And if anything were to change, I'm never far away.
What do you mean?
A few years back, someone tried to poison the king. They mixed it into his cup of wine.
And he drank it?
Thankfully, I noticed the odd colour and sediment at the bottom. They had a waiter try the wine, and, well, I couldn't save him, unfortunately. Since then, there's been a shortage of waiters at the royal court. Strangely enough, nobody wants to do the job.
No wonder.
Okay. Who's that companion of yours?
Who's that companion of yours?
Dinesh? That's an odd story, actually. I'm not even sure how he made it to the royal court. Maybe someone originally took him as a prisoner.
It's in the background, someone throwing up.
He doesn't want to talk about it, and I respect it. His family doesn't have the best reputation, and Dinesh does well not to associate with them.
His family? What happened?
Ask him yourself. It's not my place to tell you about it.
Okay. And tell me about...
Did I hear correctly that you're from Prachetiec? How is it there?
I might have mispronounced that word.
Yes, I am. But, to be honest, I left there years ago to go to university and haven't had the chance to go back yet.
So you haven't seen your family since then?
I'd married myself to the king's service. The house went to my sister and brother-in-law, and they are doing well. Years ago, Prachetiec was granted the privilege of trading in salt from Passau by the king. And my brother-in-law knew how to take advantage of that.
Fair. wanted
Can
to ask.
I ask you something else?
Of course.
Thanks. That'll be all.
No problem.
Okay, so I need to talk to, it says, is it Denez, the other person? His companion? Where is Denez?
It looks like we're even. Young man, could we borrow you for a moment?
What's going on here?
It's about Slavek not knowing when to stop.
Shut it, Yeshek! And you, young lord, what's your name?
I'm Henry. And I'm no lord.
All right then, Henry. Do you think you could settle this for us?
We were having a training duel. Servant Brother Carl makes sure we don't grow idle here. Well, Slavek thinks he struck me first. I say it was the other way round.
You're looking pretty battered for a training duel.
Yeah, once we get going, it's no laughing matter. We've both got a bit of a temper.
Either way, the fight should have ended the moment I hit you. If it had been a sharp blade, you'd be dead.
Bullets.
Yeah. Given he's got the thing on his head, I'd assume his memory.
How did it happen from your point of view, Yashek?
We were having a training duel, but it wouldn't be Slavek if he didn't run his gob the whole time. I didn't give a toss until he started insulting my ma. I won't have anyone doing that in front of me.
That's serious. What did he say?
That she squints, and I've got it from her. I warned him to shut his gob or he's done for. I gave him a jab in the shoulder, well-placed and educational, to end the fight then and there. But he got all riled up and came back at me.
That's a load of crap. He pounced at me out of nowhere. I was only defending myself.
Okay, I've heard enough. I'll hear what Slavik has to
I
say.
still want to hear what Slavek has to say.
Now that's more like it. We just wanted to warm up a bit. Attack, block, attack, block. But Yeshek completely lost it. Left lower cut, lunge at the knee, then straight for the ribs from the right. All at full force, like he was trying to kill me. So I shout, "Ease up, have you lost your fucking mind?" And the idiot goes even harder. So I smacked him one. What else was I supposed to do?
Where exactly did you hit him?
Where do you think? Right on the skull. I blacked out for a moment, but then I just saw red.
Yeah, he looked like he'd completely snapped. He swung and... Ow! Bloody hell! He struck down at me with a full swing straight to the collarbone.
Oh, come off it. You're making half of that up.
This bickering of yours is tiring. I'll tell you what I think, but then you'll both shut up. All right?
Let's see. Make peace.
Doesn't matter who struck first. It was a training fight.
Oh, it hurt like a real one.
Yeah, I'll have a scar across half my head because of it.
If either of you knew a master strike, you might have come off a bit better. Or at least one of you would have.
Master strike?
Your armed brethren probably call it a Meister howl. You deflect an attack and strike your opponent in one move.
Oh, don't give us that. Nothing beats a good solid smack in the teeth.
My thoughts exactly. We could still have a bout though, eh, Yeshek? Once they let us out.
I'm still pissed at you over the last one.
Oh, come on. I didn't mean that stuff about your ma. I've never even seen her. And anyway, I'm glad I ended up in the infirmary with you. What more do we need?
Yeah, no Ludov breathing down our necks day in, day out.
Who's Ludov?
Who's Ludov?
Our commander. Tough, strict, but fair.
He's the only real knight among us, really. Came from Marienburg. That's a castle belonging to the Order. It's supposed to be massive.
I'd love to see it one day. I haven't set foot outside Bohemia in my whole life.
Don't worry. You'll see it when we march out of here. But till then, we're stuck here for a while.
Well, I wish you both a swift recovery. I'll be off now.
Thanks. By the way, if you run into Brother Carl, tell him not to take it to heart. We brought it on ourselves. He's a good man. And if you wanted, I'm sure he'd let you train with us at the camp. Just tell him you know us.
But watch yourself, so you don't end up like the two of us. I don't think Carl could take that.
Fair enough.
I'll keep that in mind.
And Henry, before you go, I have one more favor to ask. When they were carrying me here, I dropped my purse somewhere along the way. A nice one, made of leather. Could you look for it? It had all my coin in it, but I can barely stand, let alone go searching.
Do you at least know where you lost it?
They dragged me along the path by the ponds. At one point, I got snagged on some bush, so they were yanking me back and forth. And I reckon that's when the purse got shaken loose. It was near that stone well in front of the main entrance to the church.
Sure.
All right, I'll have a look. Maybe no one's picked it up yet.
Thanks. I'd be grateful. Oh, I'm gonna die of boredom in here.
Okay. So where is... what's his face? Denez. Zacharias. What was Benedict? Denez.
Tell me something about yourself.
What do you want to know?
Where are you from?
I was born in Zadar, that is in Dalmatia by the sea. I grew up at my uncle Stepan Latkovich's court. Until recently, he governed a huge estate in central Croatia, Dalmatia, and Slavonia.
Until recently?
If I missed anything,
Chat,
please let me know.
Lands and properties went to
Hey, Mum,
Sigismund's
how are you doing
father-in-law,
today?
Herman of Scilly.
What do you mean by unfortunate event? The one that cost you your properties?
It was a little misunderstanding, which became known as the Bloody Sabor of Krzewcy.
Sabor?
An assembly of the foremost representatives of nobility and political power in the country. And at this particular assembly, King Sigismund had my uncle...
I started the third DLC.
People, killed.
So I'm going to be in the Sedless Monastery until I'm done. I can't leave until then.
Why did Sigismund do that?
He was still bitter about Nicopolis. But what really angered him was my uncle's support for Ladislaus of Naples. He had long had his eyes set on the throne of Hungary. So you can imagine the king was not pleased.
Don't you want to take revenge?
Alone? Against the entire Holy Empire? I am no madman, unlike my uncle. He paid for betrayal with his life. Our entire family lost everything. Our properties, our standing, our power, our future. And I want to fix it. I wear black as a sign of shame for my family. I will not wear anything else until I regain the king's trust.
Are you sure you can accomplish that in one lifetime?
Worst comes worst, I'll die in black too. At least it is suited for the grave.
Fair.
Not that I know many people from Dalmatia, but your name sounds more Hungarian.
And that is on purpose. The name Latkovich is not exactly favoured at Sigismund's court, so I have learned to use the Hungarian variant.
Let's see. I'm new to Resident Evil. Which one do you recommend? There is a way to play them in order. I mean, you can start from 0 if you want. To remake, I don't think it matters too much, but yeah, maybe 0, 1, 2, 3. Just do it in order. But try and see if you can find a guide of how to play them in chronological order.
How did you end up in Zacharias' service?
I used to serve several important courtiers. I must have made an impression on Master Zacharias because he requested my service specifically. King Sigismund readily agreed, and so it will be 2 years now that I've been serving him.
Let's see. Did you get the other trophy you were trying to get last night? No, I did not. Okay, so... Oh. Wasn't it so? It says... Talk to Maddie.
We can do without it for a while.
In the infirmary, talk to Zacharias and Denez to get this quest. Our old bread. Okay, hang on a minute. Oh, okay. So I need to finish this quest, this Anamnenis, and then I can get the old bread quest. Okay. Fair enough. Okay.
But no buts.
Let's keep going. But I did mention it before that I tried very hard to get that trophy, and you saw it yesterday. Just fail. Damn it. I need to see. Get them booze. Try to think. Is this the well he was talking about? Where do I... For that guy who... I'm going to save game before I go anywhere I shouldn't go. Where do I get... What's his face's purse? So I can bring it back to him. Undaunted Cavalier perk. Am I somewhere where I shouldn't be? Okay. I don't know if I can go this way. Wow. Okay, I'll tell you what, let's just go back to where we were supposed to be. I wonder if there's like a back entrance. Let me see if there's like a back way into the infirmary. Is there a back door? Oh, alchemy bench right here. Interesting. All these books. Ah. But they do have some materials here. Belladonnas, mints, gingers, charcoal. Okay. So maybe we're going to do some thingy later. Some magical alchemy. If you don't mind, I'm just going to sit next to you. I've got a couple of things to read. So, books. Okay. Let's see. You can't delay. Okay. I'll have to read it later then.
Greetings.
Sorry. I was checking... Let's see if this goes anywhere useful. Empty chest. Okay. But it seems like no. Okay. But I do have to keep in mind, I need to get the purse back for the guy with his money. Where is his purse? Because I want to obviously make sure I do everything of everything of everything. Monastery, cemetery. Alchemy bench there. Laundry here. Hang on. Let me just Google it. So KCD 2 Mysteria Clise Lost Purse Location. Where is his purse? Okay, so people have made videos about it. Okay. So, apparently, it is right there. Okay. Alright. Let's go get the lost purse.
God bless.
Ew. Let's go, let's go. I should be around here somewhere. They said pulled me through a bush and it snagged. Oh, there it is.
That looks like Slavek's purse.
Yeah.
I should return it to him.
Okay. Found it. So far, we helped... I can close that. It's done. We helped Maddie, and we're getting the guy back his money purse. So let's give it back to him. I just want to get this stuff done, so I don't have to think about it in the future. And I don't want to get too far into the DLC and then find out it's too late to do some things. Okay. Slavic.
About that purse of yours.
Yes? Did you find it?
I found it.
I did. It was lying by the path next to that big bush. Just like you said.
Really? Let's see.
Here it is.
Here you are.
That's the one! Thanks, Henry. Here, this for you, for your help. Without that purse, I'd be a beggar. Not much of a reward, I know. You'll probably earn more working with Master Albich.
Oh.
You know what? I'll teach you a trick I picked up recently. Might come in handy one day.
A trick, eh? Go on then.
When a bigger bloke comes charging at you, move quickly to the side and stick out your elbow. Aim just under the ribs. It's a tender spot. If you land it, he'll fold like a sack, wheezing like an old nag.
Thanks. I'll remember that.
Okay, cool. So we improved our unarmed skill. Nice. Hell yeah. Okay, so next, what are we doing? We are going... Oh yeah, we need to inspect, speak to Valerie, and then search her room. Okay, let's do that. Let's go. This is cool. Hey, is this Valerie right in front of us?
Praise God.
Valerie.
Greetings, sir. What would you like?
I need to find something out about Blazena. And they say you know her better than anyone.
Well, we share a room. But we're not that close, really. Why?
I'm helping the physician treating her. And anything I find out could help. I spoke to the steward, but he wasn't very helpful.
Zdeněk? I don't know. I doubt I'll tell you anything he hasn't already.
Why are you so tense?
What is it? Why are you suddenly on edge?
When Blazena fell ill, I was there. I sleep right next to her. What if I caught it too?
Wow.
Don't pretend. You were calm until I said your steward sent me.
Shh! Quiet!
What is it?
I'll tell you something, but not in front of him. If he heard, he'd skin me alive.
Okay, I'll protect you.
As long as I'm here, he won't touch you. You've got nothing to fear.
That's just it. You're not here forever. One day you'll leave, and then what'll happen to me?
I don't think Zdeněk will forget about me so easily.
All right then. What did Zdeněk tell you about Blazena?
So she said she was stealing.
Well, he said he suspects that Blazena's been stealing.
That scoundrel. I knew he'd try feeding you lies.
Let's see. How do you know he's lying?
How can you be so sure Zdeněk lied to me?
Because I caught him red-handed. I saw him going through Blazena's things. Her chest.
You think he was looking for something?
Maybe. I saw him take something out of her chest.
Girl's limping in the background. What did he take from the
Do you know
chest?
exactly what he took?
No. It was already getting dark, and the bastard's quick with his hands. But it must have been something small. Right after that, he slipped out and went down into the cellar outside.
Okay. And where does Zdeněk sleep?
Do you know where Zdeněk sleeps? Maybe I should have a look.
We live in the same house. Me and Blažena sleep upstairs. He's got a bed in the
that
kitchen
Maddie?
downstairs, just opposite the door.
And what sort of cellar is it?
The entrance is in the yard, under the stairs. There's food down there, but mainly that's where the monastery wine is kept. There are a few rooms down there, and only Zdeněk has a key to some of them.
Sounds like a perfect place to stash stolen goods.
Why did he make it up?
But why would Zdeněk lie about Blažena stealing?
I don't know what went on between them, but lately he's been giving her a hard time.
What,
I
Maddie?
think he wants to get rid of her.
Now? When poor Blažena's ill?
That's just grist to his mill. The poor lass can't even defend herself, and he wants to take advantage of it.
Let's see.
Why would the steward want to get rid of an ordinary maid?
Isn't it enough that he's a scoundrel? Maybe he fancied her and she laughed in his face. Serves him right.
Fair enough.
Did Blažena have a sweetheart?
That? I'm not entirely sure.
So someone's been sniffing round her?
I only ever saw her once, chatting cheerfully in the doorway of the monastery with some monk.
Monks aren't supposed to talk to women, right?
And I haven't told anyone but you about it, and you keep it to yourself too. Blažena's got it hard enough as it is.
Where did Blažena usually go around the monastery?
All over?
Right, but that doesn't help me. Where did only she go?
Zdeněk gave her the pantry key, so she was the only one who had access to it.
And where is that pantry?
That same cellar I already told you about. The one I saw Zdeněk run into.
That'll do for now. I'll take a look in that cellar and see what I can find.
Right, but how is all this supposed to help Blažena get better?
Well, to be honest, I don't know myself. But Master Albich said to find out what I can.
And how is Blažena doing?
I say, honestly, not good.
Honestly, it's not looking good. She's burning with fever and spends most of the time rambling.
Poor girl. I'll pray for her. Let's hope she recovers. I miss her high spirits. And her laugh. Without her, it's so horribly quiet here.
Farewell, my friend. How am I supposed to work now? I can barely crawl.
Yeah. What you missed, Mom, I don't think you were here for this. I did give this girl, Maddie, some digestive potion because it just sounds like she's got really severe food poisoning. So... But you can see she's like in a lot of pain.
There's no talking to her either. She just kept babbling incoherently.
Okay, let's see if we can find something.
I know. When the young
Yoink.
novice Benedict came to see her, he turned white as a sheet.
Yoink. I mean...
Nothing. He just rushed her.
I just stole inside a monastery. Damn it. Okay, is this her room? Open this chest. Or groschen.
That's a lot of coin. Suspiciously much for a common maid.
Yeah, got a lot of money. Key to the pantry. Perfect. Leave all that stuff. Need to make sure that nothing I have has got the stolen symbol. Like these. This lockpick is stolen. Let me drop that. Oh, let's just leave all the stolen stuff. Because I don't want any guard to stop me with stolen stuff. Okay, there's meant to be a cellar, a pantry. Just want to see what's in here. Okay, so I can't take any of that. Yoink. I guess Grosjean is like Bitcoin. It's untraceable. It's like with the... Sure I have now. The 102,000 Grosjean I have. How would you know that 50 of them are stolen? When, to be frank, most of them are stolen. Okay. I got the key to the pantry. Let's see if we can get to the cellar, wherever the cellar is.
Greetings.
Oh.
It's like my own guts turned against me.
Yeah, no, I've had food poisoning. It sucks. It is really painful. Search the cellar. Okay. Gotta be sneaking around.
It's pretty wet in here.
Let's see.
These must be barrels from Lorca.
Okay. There's food.
Now this is where the water on the floor is coming.
Is there anything else we're supposed to find in here? Oh.
Why is there wine spilled everywhere?
What's all this then?
Someone's been hammering these barrels shut.
Okay. So pick up this hammer.
An empty wine barrel.
Okay.
Of course. Now I get it. Steward Zdenyek's watering down the monastery wine.
I see. Understand.
If the abbot found out about this, he'd throw him out.
Okay. Just make sure the hammer is not stolen. Oh. Okay, so he's watering down the wine. We got that. Okay, let me save in case this messes anything up.
I know you're watering down the monastery wine.
I beg your pardon?
Don't act like you didn't hear. You know exactly what I meant.
You feeling all right? Maybe you should lie down.
I saw your cellar.
What? But no one's allowed down there.
And I know exactly why. Now we're gonna have a little chat.
All right. But not here. Come with me, if anyone heard you.
Where are we going?
Where are we going?
To the hop field. There's no one there now. No one will hear us.
Let's see. Fine.
Fine. Let's go. but don't try anything.
I'm not stupid.
Okay. Shall I arm myself in case? Tell me if I'm doing this wrong. These are quite to be praised. Yeah. Yeah. So I am trying, obviously, not just to do the DLC, but to 100% it. I want to get all the trophies while I'm here. So if I've done anything wrong, let me know. That's where the... Oh, they're growing all this stuff to make wine? I don't know what this is for. Because I know they use hops to make beer, but I don't know what a hop is. If it's a type of plant.
I don't want to shout here.
Okay. So, what have you got to say about the wine?
Me? Nothing. And I'll make sure you don't say anything either.
Okay. Let's see, wouldn't you rather strike a deal?
Oh, come on. Can't we just come to some arrangement? This is getting boring. I'll tell you exactly how this ends. You'll go for me, I'll beat the stuffing out of you, and then you'll tell me everything just to make me stop.
You talk too much.
Oh. Let's see. Let's see, you want to scare me with a stick.
That stick doesn't frighten me.
You haven't had a good hiding in a while, have you?
No, I haven't. And you know why?
I don't, and I don't care. Defend yourself. Now you're getting... Ah! 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 Jesus! Ah!
Ta-da!
All right, enough. I clearly misjudged you.
I'd say so.
What do you want from me?
Let's see. Give me your axe, first
of all, give me your axe.
All right. Here.
That's the way.
Anything else?
Why did you lie about,
Why did you lie to me about Blazena? About her stealing?
What's Blazena got to do with all this anyway? Did that bitch tell you something?
She didn't. Don't insult her.
Don't speak about her like that. You hear me? The poor girl might die. And anyway, why would she tell me anything?
Because she figured it out too. One time I forgot to lock the cellar door behind me and she caught me at it.
So that's why you lied about her? So no one would believe her if she gave you away? You're a right bastard. You know that?
Go to hell.
They say you were rummaging through her chest. And you took something.
What kind of nonsense is that?
Don't deny it. They saw you. So what did you take?
Well, this key.
Hand it over. Why did you take it in the first place? Do you even know what it's for?
It's for the monastery cellar.
You mean your cellar?
No, it's the key to the cellar under the monastery.
But how would Blazena get something like that? Women aren't even allowed in the monastery.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, Christ. And that's all you know?
That's it, I swear.
The plot thickens.
I believe you. Now get out.
Wait! Promise me you won't tell the abbot about the wine. He'd have me hanged, or kicked out if I'm lucky. But if I stay here at the monastery, I could be useful to you.
How useful?
As the steward, I can get all sorts. Lockpicks and other handy things.
Let's see. I won't report you. I'll think about it.
We'll see. I'll think about it. But now clear off.
Okie dokie. I got her key. Next. So, obviously, we can't.
Too much work, I reckon, since he hasn't even stopped by to chat.
Okay, let's get shown around the monastery. Oh, let me save game again. Laborer. Okay, I can't. Yeah, I'm not going to break into the monastery. There must be some way in. This way. Has this guy shown me around? Oh, this person shot me around.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings.
This must be what's his face's room.
Where the hell did the confessor get so many valuables? Something doesn't add up here.
Okay.
There's not much here. So where did the valuables come from? So that's why the confessor wanted flowers from me. He must like them.
Okay. Am I supposed to... This stuff here, this golden cross, silver brooch, whatever. I'm going to take it, just because I want to see if it's got the stolen symbol. Okay, they don't. Successfully stolen. Yeah.
More flowers.
Interesting. Oh yeah, am I actually supposed to bring the confessor flowers? Meet the librarian. Yeah, shown around the monastery. Okay. Let's get shown around the monastery. Can I go in or is it locked? Don't mind me. There's to the cellar. Ah. Oh, I want to make sure that I don't accidentally open some door that I shouldn't open. Okay. Let's get shown around. Wow.
Oh, another cistern. And I still don't know where that water is coming from.
Yeah.
Here in the middle of the monastery.
Yeah, it's like the thing in...
So what's this Marienburg of ours like?
It's the biggest castle in the world. Made from red bricks. You can see from miles.
There. Sunlight.
Walls taller than the building.
Okay. This person shot me around.
Hail.
Oh.
Brother Petramil?
Yes, and you are?
My name's Henry. I'm accompanying Albich of Unichov. The abbot said you'd show me around the monastery.
Of course. The monastery grounds are extensive, and I'm glad you're open to advice on getting around. Would you like to go now?
Sure.
Yes, please.
Okay, let's follow him.
Our monastery was the first Cistercian monastery in Bohemia, and is thus the mother of all our order's monasteries in these lands.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
This is the gate to the monastery. Within the monastery grounds, you'll find the workers' dwellings, farm buildings, and fish ponds. And on the far side of the monastery, we've got an orchard and gardens.
I saw quite a few knights here. Do they live here?
Those are brothers of the Teutonic Order. The abbot offered them lodging while they're gathering resources in Kuttenberg for their next campaign.
How long are they supposed to stay?
No one knows. But it doesn't look like they're in any great hurry.
Greetings.
Oh. Okay, so
This
obviously the kitchen.
is the kitchen. From here, Salarius Julian oversees the state of the monastery stores and the meals for the brothers.
Good to know where to come if I get hungry.
Yes. But please, try not to speak with the other brothers too much.
Why not? Have they taken a vow of silence?
The rule of Saint Benedict encourages the cultivation of silence. The brothers shouldn't be chatting idly, but rather turning their minds to work and to God.
Do they all really stick to that?
Well, fewer brothers than would be ideal. Let's continue the tour. Please, follow me.
Okie dokie. Yeah, because that's what we learned from the first game. Is that they, a lot of the monks just, according to the first game, just don't follow the rules. They try to, but most of them don't. You know, they're humans. Ah, the library.
This is our monastery library and scriptorium. Brother Crispin, our librarian, does a splendid job. Our collection may not be the largest, but it's exceptionally colorful.
What's your scriptorium working on?
Brother Yaroslav is working day and night translating some Italian book. He's the most gifted translator I've ever met. But every gift comes with its dark side.
What do you mean?
Well, he's a bit of a free thinker.
And how does that show?
He asks senior brothers about matters a devout brother ought not to ponder, and such things have no place in our monastery.
Can I borrow any books here?
Yes, but please try not to take them out of the library. We already have trouble with brothers not returning them. I think I myself might have a forgotten volume or two in my cell.
Can I help with that?
That's up to Brother Crispin. But it's true he's overburdened and sorely short of time. Try asking him.
All right, I'll check with him. If Albich doesn't need me urgently.
That would be kind of you. So, let's move on.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry.
I love the music.
This is the chapter hall. Here, Abbot Jan receives important visitors and pilgrims.
You mean like when Sigismund came?
Of course. That was the most important visit, and duty of recent years.
Have you had any other such visitors recently?
The king brought his closest attendants. Even his physician, whom the abbot, I believe, also asked for help.
2 royal physicians in one place. That's quite the coincidence.
Indeed. That's why I'm also curious why your master has come.
He wants to ask the abbot for something.
I see. And he hopes it'll succeed?
Well, he's rather stubborn. And he seems on good terms with the abbot, so who knows?
Indeed. Let's continue the tour. Please, follow me.
Yeah, I don't think I'm in a position to be like, I'm not telling you anything. Go to hell.
Next, we'll visit the beating heart of our monastery. Please, ignore the ongoing work.
Good Oh, jeez. Oh, wow.
Welcome to the Church of the Assumption of the Virgin Mary. It's the pride of our monastery and the dominant landmark of the region.
What's with the hole in the floor?
Yes. That's one of the hazards of ongoing repairs. But that's not something a guest need concern himself with.
I don't mind. Tell me.
There's not much to tell. During repairs, the floor collapsed into the cellar spaces, and we're working on fixing it.
Oh, come on. There's got to be more to it. A cellar under the church? Storing onions on sacred ground?
Not onions, but bodies. Beneath the church is a crypt where abbots and other esteemed benefactors of the monastery are laid to rest.
I see why you wouldn't want to spread that around. It doesn't look like a good omen.
It certainly doesn't. Perhaps we should leave the laborers to their work and move along.
Let's move on.
Okie dokie.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I don't know if you guys or any of you have ever been to was it St. Paul's Cathedral in the Vatican? I mean, I'm not even, I'm not Christian Muslim, but it's like it was a sight to behold. I even went into the Sistine Chapel. I looked at the roof. I saw the Michelangelo painting.
Did you notice the cemetery by the monastery when you arrived?
Hard not to. It's enormous.
Yes. For a long time now, people have traveled even from far and wide to bury their loved ones here.
Why here, of all places?
Over a century ago, Abbot Heidenreich went on a pilgrimage to the Holy Land and brought back soil from Christ's tomb. Since then, people have come here in great numbers. After the plague and the wars of recent years, their numbers have only grown. We recently built the ossuary to have a place to lay the dead. These cells are reserved for brothers who hold an official position in the monastery.
And which cell is yours?
If you come through the garden gate, it's the first cell on the right. But I spend most of the day making rounds around the monastery, or assisting the abbot, who has his office above us.
Why are they here, specifically?
The abbot's study is upstairs, so we can be close at hand.
Where does that gate lead?
To the garden surrounding the monastery. We'd prefer you didn't go there too much. That part of the garden lies beneath the wing occupied by His Majesty.
Should we move on?
Please. This way. Next, I'll show you the abbot's chapel.
Won't the abbot mind?
Apparently not. The Right Reverend instructed me to give you as thorough a tour of the monastery as possible, including the chapel. He said ignorance mustn't hinder your ability to assist your master.
Okay, let's go.
The last part of our tour. This chapel is where the abbot himself prays. The painting above the altar shows Archangel Michael, weighing souls on a scale. We see sinners cast to hellish beasts and pious souls rising to the gates of heaven.
But if I buy indulgences, I can avoid hell, right?
For lesser sins, yes. Remember, indulgences only lighten your soul and shorten your time in purgatory. But no matter how much you give to the church, indulgences won't save you from mortal sin. I'll now take you to Master Albich in the infirmary. Please follow me.
I just wanted to see that. Okay, so let's go back to the infirmary. I still need to talk to the librarian, though. This is cool so far. I like it.
To the right is the gate to the wing now occupied by King Sigismund. Don't go near it. You won't get in. They don't wish to be disturbed. And if you walk past, please try to be quiet.
Good, okay. So that's like an out of bounds, don't go there place. Which means we're probably going to be going there a lot.
And here's the infirmary, where you'll find Master Albich. Anything else you'd like to ask?
At the monastery?
Are there any other interesting places you haven't shown me?
What exactly are you helping Master Albich with?
regarding him.
I make sure nothing happens to Albich.
Then you'd likely get along with the Order Knights. They're camped on the far side of the monastery. Master Ludolf even allows them to train with weapons here. Perhaps they take you in.
Are there places I'm not allowed?
Aside from the wing occupied by King Sigismund, the abbot has granted you access to the whole monastery. But again, I ask you, only speak to the brothers when absolutely necessary.
I'd say I know everything I need. I'll go and check what Master Albich needs.
Good luck. And God be with you.
And with you.
Thank you for the tour. Alright, so I think the last thing we need to do is talk to the librarian, I believe. Yeah, we still need to talk to the librarian. So again, let's save game. And let's talk to the librarian. I can close the door, I see how it is. Okay, so he said specifically not to go into this way, right? But this is the bit that's occupied by King Sigismund. We can't go in this way anyway, it seems. Even if we want to. Okay, never mind. I totally wasn't going to break in. Totally wasn't. I'm totally innocent. And you don't see the halo. So... hang on a minute. One second. Sorry, just moving things around as always. Too many chat boxes. Boom, boom, boom. Alright. Okay, so now let's go see the librarian. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, the librarian...
Good to see you. Greetings, Master Guard.
No, the door is talking to me. Incredible. Is this the library? Yes. Let's talk to the librarian.
I don't feel much like moving. Greetings, lad. What brings you here?
Your brother Crispin, right? I'm here about Yaroslav. I heard he works here as a translator.
Ah, yes. Poor Yaroslav. I pray daily for his recovery. God has blessed him with an extraordinary talent and a sharp mind. It would be a terrible loss if... But no. Such thoughts help no one. And who are you, anyway?
My name is Henry. I'm helping Master Albich in the infirmary.
Very well. What do you want to know about Yaroslav?
Could you tell me, please, where he was
in the
staying?
library, talk to librarian Crispin and pick non-skill check options or fail his skill
in front
checks.
of the scriptorium and turn right. Then it's the 5th cell from the door.
Thanks. I'll take a look. What exactly was Yaroslav doing here?
He's working on a translation of a book that came to us all the way from Genoa. While he was well, he spoke of nothing else. He knows Latin, Italian, and French. And thanks to his work, we have several valuable translated volumes in the library.
What book was he translating?
I feel like I didn't do anything.
The Decameron.
How is it 7:45 already?
And what's the Decameron about?
I've not read it myself. I'm not as well versed in Italian as Yaroslav. I was waiting for him to finish the translation, but he spoke of it as a groundbreaking work of indescribable value. He even believed it might one day uplift the Christian people beyond their worldly suffering. He was so excited he barely ate or slept, just kept working. I thought it best to let him focus solely on the translation and assigned his other duties to others.
Where did Yaroslav work?
Here in the scriptorium, of course. You'll find his usual place right by the entrance. But be careful, he's got something unfinished there. He's spent so much time on it that it must be nearly done by now. It'd be a shame to ruin it just before completion.
Don't worry. I'll be careful. Who here knew Yaroslav best?
Most likely, Brother Celestine. He helps with copying books too, though he doesn't have nearly the same talent.
Celestine, you say? I should speak to him. Thanks.
Okay.
That's all I needed.
Till we meet again.
Toodly do. Okay, let's check his things. The teachings of Brother Francis.
It's almost empty. What was Yaroslav working on all those days?
Who knows? Okay. Let's sit. No, these books. Oh, this one. Yeah, I don't have a photographic memory, chat. I just skip through them. I'm putting the books back where I found them. I did the same thing in KCD 1. I would feel bad about taking books and keeping them. I need to read these two from here. Yes. Okay, let me read those. Okay, read this. Oh. Okay, player book. Put them straight back. Anything here? This one. Okay. Let's read this. So basically, just skipping through the book, Henry will absorb everything from the book. And he might refer to it later during certain speech checks. So it's worth reading everything. So he has more knowledge to answer in certain situations. That's why it comes up all the time. It's like, oh, isn't so-and-so so-and-so? It's like, yes. Well done. You seem to be well educated. I don't speak Latin, but... Okay. Nope. Okay, again, let's put the books back. Okay, read those. Read all those. Kitty?
Kitty! Kitty!
Yeah, this is actually a quest, isn't it? To interact with the cat. Kitty. Okay, anything else in here? No. Okay, I think that's everything in the library. So we had to and let's see if there's anything here. No, we read those already. Okay, let's check the journal now. Check his belongings. And then speak to monks Celestine. Okay, let's go see the guy's room first. I think he said upstairs and like 6th door to the right or something. Ah, I guess this is where the monks sleep. I'll worry about other chests later. Let's close that. Let's open this up. See if there's anything interesting inside.
Plans of the cellars.
Okay.
What did he need those for?
Okay. I mean, it's like I said, it's obvious that him and that lady are doing long division. They're just meeting up. They have like a private math club. If you don't understand what I'm saying, then I'm not going to explain it. Alright. Let's go see brother thingy now. Okay. Well, they said, don't talk to the monks. Good day. Okay. Sunlight. Ugh. I think I went up completely the wrong way. I'm still learning my way around the monastery. But yeah, I mean, there's no way I'm going to finish this today because there's like 11 quests. I think I've done like 1. But this is what I'm going to be doing for the next stream or 2. It's just this DLC. Nothing else. Hang on. Is he inside here somehow? Let's see if we can find a way in. Okay, it must be in...
Greetings.
No.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, pardon me. I feel like I'm going in circles. Okay. Oh jeez. Oh, they're all praying inside the thing. Yeah, let's try not to.
Open our hearts and minds. Understand.
Ah, Captain Bernard is here. Or his voice actor is, at least.
God bless.
Hello.
What do you know about Brother Yaroslav?
Let me just interrupt you while you're doing something really really busy.
That's right. We joined the monastery at the same time and just got on
Whoops.
somehow.
This game is so beautiful. Yeah, it really is.
How does Yaroslav spend his time when he's not in the scriptorium?
Why are you even asking?
The rest of the monks are like, shh, try to pray, man.
He's treating him now. He said it might help if we knew more about Yaroslav.
I see. And how is he? Is the treatment working?
I think
It's not
well.
looking good so far. He's still delirious. Barely reacts even when someone speaks to him.
God have mercy.
If you tell me what you know about him, it might help him.
What did you want to know?
Do they have any allergies?
How does Yaroslav spend his time?
Same as all of us. Work, prayer, studying the scriptures, and sleep. Yaroslav is completely immersed in his books. He's currently translating a new one from Italian. It's called the Decameron. He often stays in the scriptorium late into the night because of it. Shows up for morning prayers with his hands, sometimes even his nose, stained with ink.
Interesting. Hasn't translated much recently.
And what does he do all night that he doesn't even sleep?
He copies or translates. It's no easy job, it takes focus, and at night no one disturbs him.
What's the matter? You're suddenly all prickly.
I just don't like where this is going. Yaroslav just works hard, that's all. There's nothing wrong with that.
Sounds more like you're hiding something from me. And I think I might have hit on something, eh?
You don't know a thing.
Don't make me beat you up in front of the other monks, so I will.
Really? Then how do you explain that in all that time, he's barely translated a few words?
What makes you say that?
Well, simple. The book is still lying in the scriptorium, and when I opened it, it was practically empty.
That's... You must be mistaken.
Why don't you believe me?
I do. I just don't want you going around and slandering Yaroslav left and right.
That's really not my aim. But I think I might be onto something. I just don't yet know what. And if you won't tell me anything, I'll probably have to ask the librarian again.
Wait, don't say anything to Crispin.
Oh? And why not?
Because he simply wouldn't understand. Oh dear. Promise you really won't tell anyone.
Fine.
Word of honor. Now talk.
All right. I just hope Yaroslav forgives me. One night, he accidentally woke me. The door to his cell creaks horribly. I already suspected his translation was taking oddly long, so I followed him that night. At first, it looked like he was heading to the scriptorium, but after he went down the stairs, he turned right and went down into the cellars. But when I went in after him, I couldn't see him anymore. I lost him in the dark.
Where did he go?
You've no idea where he might have gone?
Not a clue. As far as I know, it's just barrels of wine down there. And empty wine barrels.
Why didn't you want to tell me?
Because I just don't want Yaroslav to get expelled from the monastery.
Just for going to the cellar? That doesn't mean anything.
What if he was meeting someone down there? Someone no one's supposed to see him with.
What, like a woman?
Well, I once saw him standing in the monastery doorway with some wench, and they looked like they were having a grand old chat.
And where exactly did you lose him?
And where exactly did you lose him in the cellars?
It's obvious where this is going.
To the scriptorium, at the passage to the stairs to the lower level.
There's just one more thing I'd like to know. Has Yaroslav spoken to Brother Stephen recently? About confession, maybe?
I don't think so. Yaroslav doesn't neglect prayer or fasting, but he only rarely resorts to confession.
You're going to Czech Republic on vacation to see Trosky Castle.
He hardly sees anything as sin.
How
can I put it?
I personally don't have any
He chose a
plans,
life of
but I know that a lot of
asceticism,
people did.
But he's not afraid to live. He once said, why would God create the world if he didn't want man to discover
I did
it?
see the live stream of Luke Dale when he went around with Esfan to Ratai and places like that, and I saw all the live action stuff when they were in Kuttenberg.
The wench you saw Yaroslav with, was her name Blazhena? Because she's now in the infirmary with that same illness.
I don't know. I was mainly looking at Yaroslav. I don't even know any of the maids by name.
That's enough for now.
Okay. So search the monastery cellar. So the plot thickens even more. But let's go to the cellar. How do I get into the cellar? Not that way. Oh, jeez. So just steal everything. I have the same words as us. Okay. Maybe that way we found it. Hang on a minute. But where is the cellar? Is this the way to the cellar? Ah. Down we go.
This must be where Yaroslav got lost when Celestin followed him.
Okay, let's see if we can work out. I tell you what, let's look at the map again. So we do have now a map of the cellars. Old cellar plans. It's the way down. I guess I'll probably just have to check every room anyway. Okay, let's go. Interesting, interesting. Well, wash all this then. Yeah. Can you imagine being stopped by a guard? It's like, you stole that cobweb. My whole potion. Gold down there. I mean, I've got a torch, so hopefully I won't need it. Okay, hang on. Flipping around. Oh jeez. This place really does go on and on. Literally bats. Just food in there. Sedlet's monastery wine. Why is some of them called the monastery secret? Sedlet's monastery wine. Monastery secret. One of them is labeled differently. Sedlet's monastery wine. Secret. Pick one of each. Let's see what they are. Okay, well, as long as they're not marked as stolen. Okay. Okay. I took all the wine from the monastery. I'm sorry. Or am I? Okay. This is a big thing. There's someone scraping down here. through this door. Hang on, what are we looking for? Do we actually know what we're looking for? We're just... now I need to find out where exactly Yaroslav was seeking off to. So I said he lost him just past the stairs leading from the scriptorium into the cellar. Okay. Where is he? Or where is there any evidence of anything? Oh.
There's wine in the air. Someone must have spilled a cask.
Yeah. See footsteps all over the place.
Someone's walked through the spilled wine.
Okay. Go this way. Ah. Well.
Hey! How did you get in here? And who are you?
I'm looking into the source of the sickness.
I'm trying to find out more about the 3 sick people in the infirmary. And all the signs led me right here.
Christ's precious passion. May the Lord forgive us.
Forgive you for what? And who even are you?
Wojtek. We were writing a book here. All of us.
But didn't I put this skull into Wojtek's grave?
What book are you talking about? You don't mean the Decameron?
Oh no. Yaroslav finished that one long ago.
That book is empty.
What are you on about? The book on his lectern in the scriptorium is almost empty.
When Yaroslav started translating the Decameron, he soon realized what it was really about. He became afraid that if Brother Crispin, or, God forbid, the abbot, found out, they'd forbid him to continue the translation. They might even have the book destroyed. What a loss that would be. So once he'd finished the translation, he hid it down here instead.
Okay.
So Yaroslav was working on something new down here?
The Decameron left a strong impression on him. He decided to write a book of his own, in the same spirit, to celebrate what is as valuable to man as love, or the spiritual life. He later asked Brother Ernest and me to work on the book together.
And what exactly did Yaroslav want to write about?
About humor, wit, laughter. About everything that can make a person laugh.
Okay.
Why would someone write about that, of all things? I thought books were meant to be about...
Something lofty?
Oh, something like that.
Yaroslav believed that a sense of humor could help a person in hard times just as much as strong faith could.
Isn't that blasphemy? That's true.
There's something to that. Who knows how I'd have ended up if I hadn't been able to laugh at myself from time to time.
Just like Yaroslav said, laughter and humor are gifts from our Lord, among the mightiest. But the brothers probably wouldn't see it that way. That's why we met and worked in secret. Sometimes we'd write all night, other times we'd get into heated debates. And sometimes we just tried to outdo each other with witty sayings.
So basically you were sitting down here telling jokes all night?
Among other things, but mostly we were working.
Okay, tell me one of your jokes.
Go on then. Tell me one of the jokes you came up with.
Now? All right then. All right. Here's one. Do you know why monks lie down in the meadow among the sheep? Because they're waiting for the good shepherd.
Tell me another one.
A knight goes to confession and tells the priest, I feel a great weight on me that won't let me sleep at night. The priest replies, Have you tried taking off your armor before going to bed?
Tell me another.
Tell me another one.
The kitchen lad complains to his master. The cellar's terribly damp. How do you know? Asks the master. And the lad replies, yesterday, a fish got caught in the mousetrap.
Tell me another one.
The brothers are praying when suddenly the candle goes out. The novice gasps, "It's a sign." The older brother says, "Yes, that someone's breathing too hard."
Tell me another one.
Or Henry. It makes the pun book in the Left Behind DLC. It doesn't seem that bad anymore.
Roasted alive on a grate. Turn me over. I'm done on this side.
Tell me another one.
5 clergymen meet, and they've nothing to tell each other. Because they all turned up.
Tell me another one.
Some of our brothers have a lot in common with God when they're working.
There's an achievement if you listen to every joke. Okay.
But no one's ever seen them.
Tell me another one.
So I went to see the apothecary, but I didn't like him at all. He was totally apathetic.
Tell me another one.
Why doesn't the monastery...
Henry's reactions are funnier.
Because he's taken a vow of silence too.
Tell me another one.
Brother Julian cooks fish every Friday and calls it fasting. We just call it a test of faith.
Well, that one was a bit dry.
So was Christ when he walked on water.
Tell me another one.
How does an astrologer flag down a wagon?
No idea.
By his sign.
Tell me another one.
What do you call it when someone robs a storeroom full of pulses, but then repents and puts everything back? Appeasement.
Tell me another one.
What book has the most leaves in it? A herbarium, of course.
Tell me another one.
I think I'm out of jokes.
Oh, shame. I was hoping to hear a few more.
Sadly. But once Yaroslav gets better, we're bound to come up with more.
He wrote the book.
Who helped write your book?
Me, obviously Yaroslav, and Brother Ernest, and also Blazina.
I see.
And what was Blazina doing here? She's a maid. She probably can't write. And women aren't allowed in the monastery, are they?
I didn't get it at first either. Why Yaroslav brought her here. If anyone had found out, the abbot would have thrown us all out. But I soon understood. Humor isn't just for the educated or wealthy, let alone just for men. Laughter belongs to everyone. How could we grasp its breadth with just our limited experience?
So, this isn't about any sin? Blazina's just... funny?
More than that. Her laughter, sense of humor, her knack for knowing when to make a joke. It's a true gift from God.
Okay, so she was like the Jim Carrey of this game.
Who exactly is Ernest? I don't think I've met him.
One of the older brothers. He's in charge of all the building and repairs in the monastery.
And do you know if he might have fallen ill, too?
No idea. But now that you mention it, I haven't seen him for a while. And when I think how Yaroslav and Blazina are doing...
I'd best go and check on him myself. Where's his cell?
It's one of those under the abbot's quarters. The middle one on the right, if you're facing from the courtyard.
What about the elder confessor, Stephen? Was he never part of this?
He's got nothing to do with it. He doesn't know a thing, unless someone slipped up during confession.
And how are you feeling, anyway? Are you alright?
Yes. At least for now.
No symptoms? Weakness, rash, fever, anything?
Nothing like that, I swear.
If you start feeling bad, report to the infirmary at once. Understood?
Of course.
Where did you say Brother Ernest's cell is?
It's one of those under the abbot's quarters. The middle one on the right, if you're facing from the courtyard.
How long have you been meeting here?
Since the start of summer.
So at least 30 days?
Roughly. I don't remember exactly. Sorry.
I've heard enough. I'll go and check on Ernest now.
Wait. What about me? What's going to happen to me?
I told you, if you're not feeling well, go to the infirmary. Albich will take care of you. Don't worry.
I meant our book. Please, don't tell the abbot about it. We weren't doing anything wrong, but if he found out, he'd throw us out.
Won't say a word.
Why would I tell him? He didn't do anything wrong here.
Thank you. And may God protect you.
Cool. So I got the trophy Survivor.
Whew, it's damp, chilly, but the air is clean. If the disease really spread through foul air, then they must have caught it somewhere else.
Okay, so there's the actual book that they were meant to be translating. That's actually quite a long one. Jeez. Okay, so I read that book.
Loads of written parchments. They really must have been meeting here for a long time.
Okay. Look. Okay. I probably shouldn't have done that. Okay. Alright. So that is that. Okay. So let's see what we're doing next. So journal. Check on Brother Ernest. Interesting. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, so we survived those amazing jokes. My sides are splitting with, I was laughing so much. I was laughing so hard that you might not have even heard it. I don't think the microphone could have picked up how much I was laughing. Okay, let me save game. Save. Right. Let's go check on Brother Ernest. Oh no, I'm not gonna steal. I must have gone the wrong way. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Can't. Oh. I mean, you could just stand in front of the door, that makes sense.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Greetings to you, friend.
I'm not gonna open. Oh, jeez.
What's this Marienburg of ours like?
I'm too late.
It's the biggest castle in the world.
This is it.
Made from red
Dudes.
You can see from miles away.
A rash.
It has 2 lines.
Same as the sick in the infirmary.
Walls taller than the buildings
He
of
died
Kuttenberg,
sooner.
with a
So he
great
must have
big
been the first to catch it.
That sounds beautiful.
Aye.
It's like they just don't care that there's a dead body here.
And the Poles are trying to take this marvel from us.
Aye, but let them.
Yoink.
God's on our side.
Best of luck. Take care.
Greetings.
See if there's anything.
Some building plans. Looks like a church. And underneath, probably a crypt? I should tell Albich about this.
Strong marigold decoction. So that the marigold did not even help, I guess. Okay. So this monk is dead in his cell. That sucks. Alright. Okay, let's go back to the infirmary. Let's see if we... This the right way? I like how the guards just don't care that there was a dead body there. Okay, well, that's the way to the infirmary. Through this door. Okay, through here. Oh. Light.
God grant you help.
Okay, so I'm going back to the infirmary now. The plot thickens. All the time the plot thickens. Oh yeah. This really is the most, like, engaging, engrossing game ever. I've never played a game like this. Like, so sorry if it seems like I'm ignoring chat or anything. I'm literally just so absorbed. Okay, so we did everything of everything right to this point.
You mentioned you know the herbalist, Joachim.
Don't think we're old friends or something of the like. We met once during my last visit to the monastery before my journey to Padua. When Zacharias mentioned him, I was glad to hear Joachim was still alive. He's growing a bit long in the tooth, you see.
So, you don't really know each other?
It's mainly my friend, Oswald Torvald, that knows him. He's the one that told me about Joachim originally. They've known each other for years, and though Joachim lacks a formal education, Oswald still learned much from him. They write to each other frequently, and he visited Joachim several times. But his work won't allow him to anymore.
I see. So what's this Joachim like?
He prefers to focus on his work rather than engage in conversation. Though when he does let someone get close, he can be friendly. And if you need help, he rarely hesitates to lend a hand.
The overseer is dead.
I found another infected.
You're not the only one. While you were gone, they brought in several more. So,
oh, jeez.
Where's your sick man?
With the Lord now. I found him too late.
Lord have mercy. Do you at least know who it was?
One of the monks. His name was Ernest.
That's the second death today. Let's hope it's the last. The confessor's dead. Old Stephen.
Oh, jeez.
Don't blame yourself. I'm sure you did everything you could to help him.
We tried. But
I didn't bring him
sometimes
flowers.
There's just nothing we can do. At least we know he's no longer suffering. And what about you? Did you find out anything about the others who are sick? Do they have anything in common?
Bad jokes.
I found out that Ernest, Yaroslav and Blazhena were meeting regularly. There's a secret copying workshop in the cellar.
A secret? But why? And what in God's name was she doing there?
I'll tell you everything.
From what I gathered, the translator got hold of some indecent book in the vernacular. I think it was called...
The Decameron?
Yes. You know it?
It caused quite a stir at the university in Padua. The students loved it, the masters forbade it, and the clergy cursed it. But back to the matter. What else?
Yaroslav was only supposed to translate the book, but it ended up inspiring him to write something of his own, and that's what he was working on with the others.
That explains why those three got infected. Do you think it happened in their workshop? Did you notice dampness, mold, any strange smell or bad air?
Nothing like that. It was damp, but the air was otherwise clean.
In that case, someone must have brought the illness to them.
But...
So, I like this rats
Probably
walking around.
Ernest. If he died first, it
I wonder
made
who did
sense.
it.
Well, maybe the illness just killed him faster because he was older. Like the confessor.
That's possible too.
I found some jewellery in Stephen's cell. It looked quite old.
Jewellery? Where would he have got that from?
He might have stolen it. But given how strict he was about the seal of confession, it doesn't seem likely. Maybe someone else stole it. But guilt caught up with him, and he gave it to Stephen during confession.
Maybe. But surely we'd have heard about such a theft by now. Unless...
They stole it from someone who can't tell anyone anymore. Do you think we've got a murderer here?
I've no idea. It's all just guesswork.
So, what are we going to do now?
We'll go to the abbot. You, Zacharias, and I. This is getting out of hand, and the number of sick keeps rising.
To the abbot? Right now?
You think waiting will solve anything?
Fair enough.
You've all come. That can't mean anything good.
The truth is, more are falling ill and the infirmary's filling up fast.
We're trying to give them all they need. But soon there'll be no beds, and they'll have to lie on the floor.
How many have died?
The old confessor, Brother Stephen.
And Brother Ernest, too.
Ernest?
He died in his cell. No one even knew he'd fallen ill.
So, it started then.
Ernest wasn't treated. Even mild illness can be deadly without care.
And Stephen's age didn't help either.
When the Black Death last swept the town, it also started slowly. The old, the sick, those no one missed were the first to die. And then we couldn't even bury the dead in time, let alone give them the last rites. Now, the Lord is punishing us for it.
We do have some good news. With Henry's help, we might soon uncover where the infection's coming from.
Feel this secret scriptorium, keep the secret scriptorium hidden. Oh. What does this matter when it comes to trophies? Shall I tell the abbot or not tell the abbot? About the secret scriptorium. What do you think? Do not tell. Okay.
We know that Brother Yaroslav and that maid both met with Ernest, so the illness must have spread between them.
They all met? Even the maid? Why?
Well, I didn't mean they were all together at the same time. Just that both Yaroslav and Blazhena had encounters with Ernest.
Why would a maid be meeting with Ernest? That makes no sense.
Ernest never left the monastery grounds.
He did, in fact. Fairly often. He was one of the few allowed out for work reasons.
Then they must have run into each other by chance, somewhere outside.
Very well, then.
Just breathing the same foul air as someone infected for a while puts you at risk.
And since I found Ernest already dead, we believe he's the one who brought the sickness among the others. If he was the first to die, then he must have been the first to catch it, right?
But where did he catch it?
I don't know yet, Father. But I have certain suspicions.
Found plans on him.
I found building plans in his cell. Looked like a floor plan of the church.
That means nothing. Ernest oversaw all construction work in the monastery.
And what had he been working on lately?
He'd been supervising repairs in the church. A floor had collapsed above the crypt recently. He was assigning tasks to laborers and overseeing the work.
Which crypt do you mean?
Some important nobles are buried there. But most of all, it's the tomb of my predecessors. May their souls rest in peace.
That might be the source of the foul air. The illness could have spread from the exposed crypt.
Makes sense. I ought to examine the crypt.
I ought to go into the church and inspect everything thoroughly. Especially that crypt.
That's not a good idea. If the illness is really spreading from there, no one should go in.
I understand your concern, Zacharias. But Henry is right. At this point, it's just a supposition, and we must put it to the test.
Enough. What nonsense is this? No one's going into that crypt. The disease is spreading. The infirmary is full. We've already got 2 dead.
Father, I understand you're afraid, but...
Afraid? I'm not afraid. I bear responsibility for the whole monastery, for every living soul. And it's my God-given duty to do everything I can to protect them from the plague.
Father, wait. Just give us a day. 2 at most. I'll just find out where the sickness came from.
You won't get another hour. The monastery is to be sealed. No one goes in, no one comes out. All the monks are to withdraw to their cells.
What about us? You want to keep us here against our will?
I don't want to, but I must. And at the same time, I humbly ask for your help. Believe me, you'll be repaid when the time is right. You came to me with a certain request. Help me, you may consider it granted.
It's for the best, Albich. Even if it turns out not to be the plague, it's still a deadly illness, and we're within sight of the town. If it spreads to Kuttenberg, it'd be a disaster.
I know.
Very true.
But as you wish. I'm sorry, Henry, but I'm afraid we have no choice.
That's fine. Uh-oh. But it's true, yeah. If it did spread to Kuttenberg, it would be a disaster.
Tibi Domine, fratrum nostrum, militer commendamus, ut quem in hac vita mortali, immenso semper es prosecutus amore, nunc in malis omnibus liberatum, et requiem in gredi iubias sempiternam. Tuam ergo clementium deprecamur, ut via prima iam transierunt, illum in paradisum tum begnine perducas, ubi neque luctus, neque clamor, neque dolor erit ultra. Sed pax et gaudium, Filio tuo et Spiritu Sancto in saecula saeculorum. Amen.
Is anything going on, chat? I've got 14 Twitter notifications. Something happening in gaming, with some drama of some kind. Okay, so we all went through this. Lockdown! Is this Again's way of talking about the lockdown? And what we went through recently?
Well, now. This whole situation keeps getting worse. How am I meant to treat a disease I know almost nothing about? This can't end well.
Then what do you suggest? The abbot's forbidden us from going anywhere outside the infirmary.
Not only that, he's had the monastery gates shut. No one's allowed in.
Or out. Ludolf's men are even patrolling the grounds. We're literally imprisoned.
Still, something must be done. The beds are nearly full, and there's not endless space on the floor either.
Henry, I know I've no right to ask this of you.
Speak plainly. What do you need?
Straight to the point. You remind me of myself. I always used to urge Albich too, remember?
How could I forget? You young ones are always rushing about. But to the point. Search the church crypt. If there's a plague grave down there, uncovered by that collapse, then at least we'll know for sure.
But surely no one would have buried plague victims there. That's where the abbot's tombs are.
I'm not looking to confirm it. On the contrary, I want to rule it out. I still don't believe we're dealing with plague. I'll stay here and tend to the sick.
Let me assist you, friend.
Thank you. I appreciate that. There's enough work here for the both of us. Henry, try speaking with the workers repairing the collapsed floor. In the best case, they might have noticed something. In the worst case, they'll already be showing symptoms of the disease.
And how do I get there? I'm not even supposed to poke my nose outside. The knights are patrolling the grounds.
If they catch him wandering somewhere he shouldn't be, they'll have him thrown out.
And the abbot will find out we're investigating the source of the outbreak despite his explicit orders. But this is about lives. Henry?
There is another trophy called Quiet as a Church Mouse.
But still,
never get caught by the guards.
Be careful.
I'll do what I can.
I'll do what must be done. Just make sure you look after the sick.
Hold on. In Italy, physicians wear a kind of hood with a mask. It protects them from foul air and perhaps even the plague.
True. I've heard the same in
my face mask is over there.
Good. But where am I meant to get one around here?
With a bit of skill, you can make it yourself. All you need for the hood is a piece of leather. You'll need to hang fragrant herbs around the collar. Something like mint or sage.
Might as well perfume myself all over.
You jest. But yes. The less foul air you breathe in, the better.
You can use the workbench in the alchemical workshop to make it.
All right. I'll be off then.
Best of luck. And God be with you.
Get some mint. Get some rope. Apparently I've already got leather. Alright. So apparently there's another quest with these people.
Oh, Maddie, it's you.
Ah.
I wanted to help you, but it looks like I only made it worse.
Damn it. She's still recovering.
Is there anything I can help you with around here?
Leave the treatment to us. But Dinesh did mention he's been having trouble with Salarius.
What's it about?
About food supplies. Even before the monastery was closed, old Julian was a miser. But now we have to haggle over every morsel.
You really think I can do something about it?
Yeah.
Couldn't hurt to try.
Don't worry, I've got 100,000
Go
groschen.
and speak to Dinesh. He'll explain what's what.
I've got a few more questions about that plague mask.
What do you want to know?
Can you tell me where to find the things I'll need?
You can get the rope and leather almost anywhere. I'd say you'll find some lying around the construction site. And you can gather herbs from Yocham's garden.
And the recipe for the fragrant oil?
The monastery library has extensive collections. I'd be surprised if you didn't find something in there.
How will the mask help me?
Well, if you wear it properly, you shouldn't get infected. Or not so easily, at least. The herbs and oil purify the air around you, and the mask stops you breathing in the foul air.
And once I've got all the materials, is there a recommended method?
Once you've got everything you need, there's a bench in the alchemical workshop where you can get to work. I'm not the handiest with this sort of thing, but if I can sew the mask, hanging herbs on it should be a cinch.
That's all. Thanks.
Okay, so let me talk to Denez. Denez?
I heard you've been having some trouble getting supplies for the infirmary.
That's right.
Yeah, it should lead to a
Julian
to a
seems to
quest
think the sick
called
can live
Our
on
Old
decoctions and
Bread.
ointments. We get nothing but scraps.
Well, maybe I could try speaking to the Salarius myself and see if I can, persuade him.
I won't stop you, but I've tried everything I could think of. What's your plan?
Talk him into it. If all else fails, I'll force him.
Try to persuade him. He's bound to respond to something.
That old man only hears what he wants. But good luck.
Okay, so yeah, so I got our daily bread. I got that quest. So over here it says our old bread, but it's our daily bread. Okay. Alright guys, I think I'm going to call it because it's already late, it's nearly 9 PM. So we'll definitely carry this on tomorrow. So I'll be live again around 5 PM UK, which is noon Eastern. Thank you for everything as always. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to eat, I'm going to chill, and then I'm going to do the gaming news. So, and of course we're stuck in this DLC until we finish it. So, but I'm doing this slowly. That's why I've got a guide. I want to get every single trophy. I'm going to do absolutely everything of everything of everything for this third DLC. And then once the third DLC is done, I think literally it's a case of just do the main story of the game, I think. So we'll see, because I've nearly finished 100% the other 2 DLCs. So, alright guys, I will see you tomorrow for more KCD 2. The plot thickens, and it really is, for me, the best game ever. I said it's my favourite game ever way before this, and the more I play it, the more I want to play it. So, are you streaming on Twitch? Yeah, I'm streaming on several platforms. YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, quite a few places. If you head to mythry.com, which is linked on all the platforms, and you can find links to everything else I'm doing. So, yeah. Alright guys, so I will see you tomorrow for more KCD 2, and we're going to carry on the Mysteriously Say DLC, the third DLC. So, have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your Friday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye.